I guess we're live. Good evening. Hey, till night. Thanks, man. Thanks, buddy. Let me drop the link for everyone that wants to come on. And there's the link for those that like to join. Big Sal, thank you, brother. Thank you. Highly appreciate it. Looks like the hello, Mr. Duco. Mr. Duco Ted, how are you, pal? Looks like my morning chit chat club has turned into an evening chit chat club because many have not streamed lately. I guess they're tired, they're taking a break. But it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Not even using my mic. So filled out my IWC Schaffhausen service request. Thank you, David H. Thank you. And Duco's just chilling out. That's good, Duco. Just chill out. Yep. You got to do a 2-page service request to IWC. And I filled it out, and I will be shipping my new engineer 42.5 millimeter. Great little watch, all titanium, mint condition, was serviced. All I need is to get the bracelet and the case. Well, there's nothing wrong with the case, really. I just got a little bit of wear on the bracelet and like little titanium. When it scratches, it becomes silver rather than gray. So I want to take care of that. And they're charging $410 plus tax for a certificate of authenticity, which I'd like to have since I didn't get a card with it. Box I already found. Thanks, David H. Cool, Wings. Enjoy your pizza, man. Omar, thank you for your kind words, man. Yeah, just here. Watching. Did a little bit of work. Thank you, Beyond Time. Thank you, Brian. Did a little bit of poster work for my Rotary Club. I always do other. Thank you, Lone Star. Yasu BT Bossman. Yasu. So we're going to do a little fundraiser called Cold Nights, Warm Hearts. Sure, Omar. Excuse me. A friend of my mom and her husband came from, they moved to America, and he was a master jeweler. I mean, master jeweler, man. This guy can do everything in jewelry, even stone setter. Usually jewelers and stone setters are different trades. This man was a true master. And my mother asked me to help him set up, get a job. So I just took the New York Times back then was the best place to look for good work. So I took it, called a couple of friends I had that were in the business, but they had little mom and pop shops. So it wasn't for that. He wanted to be a production jeweler, a bench jeweler, until he got on his feet and got things in order. So I did that. I was my last year of high school. And then his brother was going to open up a shop near me. And he didn't know, he was a jeweler like his brother. There were 3 brothers and 2 sisters. The 2 sisters were restaurateurs, or their husbands were. And the 3 brothers, all jewelers. But Mr. Manny, which was the friend of my mother's husband, my mother's friend's husband, was a master jeweler and setter. His brother, he was the older one. The middle one, the younger one was, a decent jeweler, but more of a sales type of guy for wholesale. So he stuck to that. The middle brother, though, was even better than Mr. Manny, and that was Mr. Manuel. No, Manny, Emmanuel, and then there was Nick, Mr. Nick, which was his middle-aged brother. But he knew nothing about watches. Not that I knew much, but I was always into it, fascinated by watches. And his brother goes, do me a favor, you set me up, you got me a job, this and that. So that was like a year later, and his brother wanted to open the shop as well. So they started coming in from Greece. But he wanted a local little shop. So I helped him out. And the brother told the other brother, hey, this kid is good on watches and this. He's got a good rapport and blah, blah, blah. And that was it. Now I got into it to help him set up a jewelry store, mostly, though, for the watches. I mean, he knew the jewelry and stuff. But I helped him, source out bus forms and cabinetry and construction guys. And I had then started university. So I was starting on my path to being an architect, and it always fascinated me, the movements, the mathematics behind it, and the beauty of it. And back then, Rolex was Rolex, but it wasn't a hype. Back then, it was Omega, Tag Heuer, Piaget was the big money, the solid gold Tanagras and Piaget polos, and Raymond Weil. There was a lot of brands out there. Rolex obviously was out there, but AP and Patek and Vacheron, the Holy Trinity, not too much in the local neighborhoods. That you'd have to go to Manhattan, the high-end stores, Tourneau, Vempe, Cellini, and stuff like that. So that's how I got into it, really. And then it was good money, working part-time. I was going to university by day. I changed my schedule for my second semester. So I was going in the morning, helping set up, and then leaving, going to school, then coming back, and then working till closing, and then working on the weekends and holidays. So that's how I got into it, really. And I loved it, and I stuck with it. But school was always first. That was in 1978 and 9. But truly, I consider 1980 is when I really did the plunge of really setting up watches or getting to know watches. I took there's a Studio Jewelers Institute, so I took a stone setting course, and obviously, I worked at it, and I would practice on Saturday and Sunday when it was a little quieter in the back after the rush. So, yeah, year you were born, yeah. Well, I was born in 63, so I got some years on you, kid. But I was practicing my stone setting because to practice at the schools, they would give you pennies or copper plates. and you would have to do your burr setting, your hammer setting, your ballerina work, which is usually pave, when you raise the grain from the gold or the metal and set the stone in it. Prong setting was obviously, but it didn't excite me. But I learned how to solder. I learned how to stone set. I learned how to polish, how to lap, the old lapping machines. So I thank Mr. Nick for that. Then I took a course through GIA. It was not the graduate gemologist course, but it was a diamond course. And then I took a color stone course. Then I took a pearl course. I learned how to restring. So I was restringing pearls and beads and other things for repairs. Anything I can get more and more deeper into the business so I can earn more money, because I can work the front, get some commission with my salary, and also work the back and make some per piece. Whatever repairs he would give me, he'd give me a piece of the charge that he would charge. But it wasn't for me. I liked it, but I didn't love it. But watches, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. So I stuck with the watches. Waiting on an email, keep checking. Nothing yet. Let's refresh the page. Big Sal, that's mostly watches. It's not 80% watches for men, 10% jewelry for ladies, but not just any jewelry. Tiffany, Van Cleef & Arpels, Cartier, Bulgari, and Foppe, and Damiani. The big brands. Only the big brands that nobody else carries here, because nobody here other than 10 and 14 karat. I will only carry 18 karat and platinum goods. And 10% men's section, because there's a lot of guys in the area that they're into cigars. So cigar guillotines, cutters, lighters, ashtrays, anything but the actual cigar, because I'm not setting up humidors or anything. So I will be carrying some ladies' watches, nothing major, little things, and but mostly for men. Mostly for men, Swiss brands. I was gonna lock it only Swiss brands, but like a few of my friends told me that they have their own businesses, they have their own shops for many years. Goes carry some inexpensive stuff too, because you never know when somebody's gonna come in and say, "Oh, I need a watch for like a couple of $100." So I haven't decided yet which brands. I'm going to go with some off brands that are known in Europe and probably a little bit in the States. But excuse me. The majority will be, and my issue is inventory. I can't keep enough of it. Between my retail and wholesale, I mean, I get a couple of watches in, they're gone. They're gone. Most of my wholesale guys take them off of me. And I truly respect what Roman said to me. He says this to everyone. He's told this to Nico. He told this to Buff Boys. He told it to everyone. You can never go broke working on a small profit. So I take Roman's words to heart. I was in it 1980. He was in it 2000. So, or 2001. But in my opinion, there's nobody better than Roman. If I want to buy a watch for myself and I can't get an AD, I go to Roman. No one else. I buy some other things for clients with other dealers, gray market dealers, but for me, Roman. How's gray market watch pricing in the Diamond District in New York City? They're sharks. I would watch out. They're sharks. If you want to go to 47th Street, I can tell you one guy. I can't even tell you two. I can tell you one guy that I trust, but I would tell you if you're in If you're in the States, New York State, reach out to Roman, man. Reach out to Roman. You can't go wrong. As for Nick, well, unless you're buying some hype piece, it's hard to get Roman on, to deal with selling you the watch, or Anna or Adrian, because they're that busy. But reach out to Nico. Nick is a great kid. He knows his stuff. He's picking up fast. He's a great salesperson. He will respect pricing. Tell him, hey, the watch was Stefano sent me. Stefano. And Nick will take care of you at the best price. JDG, hey, what's going on, pal? How are you? David H says, same for selling Wizard. Roman? Same for selling Wizard? Oh, you mean to sell to Roman? He doesn't really do the big buying. Adrian, and now they brought in Chris. So Machine Gun Chris. Yeah, Bright Blue, you can't beat it, man. That's the most stand-up guy in the industry. David H, if you want to sell a watch, reach out to just call Luxury Bazaar and ask for Chris, or ask for Nick. Nick buys as well. Alex buys as well. But Roman, Adrian, and Anna are usually in the higher echelon of purchasing, wholesale or retail high-end pieces. But Nick is awesome, man. Great guy. Honest to God. I'm getting to know him much better. I know him now since he started, probably. But yeah. Alex is a good guy too, don't get me wrong, but watch out. He's a shark. So be careful, because Adrian trained him, and he'll hold on to the better price. He'll still give you a great price, but he'll be slightly a little higher. As for Nick, because Anna trained him, so he's more open-hearted. He wears his heart on his sleeve more. I'll just put it that way. But anybody you deal with there, you can't go wrong. Ugh. Wiz tired. It's been a long day since like 5:45. I've been up, running around, showered, go out, do all my errands. I had a 3-hour appointment with Bell after how many months now? 3.5 months waiting for these idiots to connect my 5-wire. So that was done today. And it took the same kid, Travis, that came on. That was the first one to install my stuff. So he was there. Mr. JJ.
What's going on over here? We're doing a little chit-chat,
Yeah, a little chit-chat club. How are you, JJ? Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah. I just got freed up. I said, let me come on and see the Wiz.
Thank you. Very kind, very kind.
You know what they say? Nobody beats the Wiz.
I remember those days. Oh, yeah. We had a Wiz in Astoria and broke. Well, they had Wizzes all over. And then when they went out, PC Richard and Son came up.
Right. At one point, they were both there.
Yep.
They were battling each other. There was a couple by my house. I remember both of them. And I would go into each one and say, oh, I don't know, down the block over at the Wiz. It's cheaper. You gotta make deals. That's when the flat screen, not the flat screen, the complete one, but the flat panel,
Yes, the flat panel. That's right.
Just
the front thick in the back.
Right. That's when they first came out. I remember I bought one of those. It was 27-inch. I bought one. I think it was like $850 back then too. Imagine that. Now you can get times have changed. The first plasma I remember in the Wiz, 16,000 it was.
Oh yeah, and heavy as hell.
Yeah, they had one in the Wiz on 5th Avenue and 86th Street in Bay Ridge.
Oh yeah, I remember that. MJ King, what's up, pal? Welcome to this little show. That's right, JDJ, the best. I'm telling you. I know everybody's sponsored by someone. This, that, Pride and Opinion, Nico, this, David SW. But I'm telling you, the number one guy that you'll never lose is Roman and his crew, Luxury Bazaar. Why are YouTubers focused mostly on the latest watch? I think they are all great watches from 1990. I'd sure like to see more on this period. Maynard, listen. People are into hype, man. You always want what what the neighbors have. So, the grass is always green on the other side. Sometimes when you get it, though, be careful what you wish for.
And a lot of YouTubers weren't even into watches back then.
Exactly. They I don't know if they even had a Seiko or an Omega. A lot of things have grown into a hobby. Hey, Toyota Mo, what's going on, pal?
The medium legend.
The medium legend. Oh, I don't know why they call him medium legend, but okay.
I don't know. That's the name he's developed. Did you see the new strap he put on the weekly? Put a navy strap on. Oh, it looks great.
Oh, I didn't see that. Show us the strap, Mr. Mo. Come on and show us the strap if you're home. A lot of 90s watches are smaller than Rolex Neo Vintage. I don't think there's a lot of demand. There isn't. It's a certain niche that are into the 32, 34, and 36 are still okay for those with small wrists. But if I put on a 32-inch on my wrist, it's going to look like I have a bottle cap on my hand, man. So
put it on your finger like a ring.
Yeah, I can wear it like a pinky ring. Medium rare legend. Yeah, Omar, maybe he is. I love the medium legend name. There you go, Mo. There you go, Mo.
So what do we owe this pleasure, Wiz? Any news, breaking news, or are you just coming on to hang out?
Oh, no, I see nobody was streaming, so I said, hey, what the hell? Let me do it, I'll hop on. Yeah, man, drive safe, man. Don't worry. That's number one first. What was your first luxury timepiece? Like Roman says, I had a 36 millimeter two-tone date just, and I, just like him, my watch and my hand would walk in first wherever I'd go, going like this or like this to show that I had a date just. And then I was like, what am I doing? I'm wearing a freaking coin on my hand. But yeah, that was my first luxury. I'm sure everybody's was, wasn't it? Like the Rolex was their first.
My first watch, it was a Breitling Crosswind. Breitling Crosswind, 43.
Oh, okay. Well,
that was
I had the Rolex first.
That was in like 99, 2000, somewhere in that area. That was when the
81 and a half, 82. I had the date just.
The bigger watches started coming into play around that time in 2000.
Yes, that's right.
I didn't want to date just because they were 36 mil. And I remember looking at the subs going, these aren't like a fancy watch. These are like, look like a Seiko. I wasn't interested in them. The Breitlings were all
pennies. Imagine you would have bought a few back then.
Right. The Breitlings were all polished up and they were larger. They were nice. Everybody was buying back then. Breitling was hot back in 2000. That was the watch everybody wanted to get, a Crosswind or a
Crosswind Chronomat. That's right.
Or the Bentley. The big Bentley. That was too big for me. That Bentley.
That was huge.
Right? I think that was like, was it 46 or 48? It was big.
48, I think. I never owned one because I love Breitling more than anybody, but I think the Bentley was a little crazy for me.
Yeah, that's why I got
the Crosswind Chronomat always.
Yeah, that's the one I like too. I still have it actually with the Roman numerals and the three.
Yep, that's what I had also.
Yeah, that was a good watch.
I had it with a pilot bracelet, two-tone, steel and gold.
Actually, I have it over here somewhere. Wiz, you want to see what I did to my first watch? What I did to it?
Yeah, you probably buzzed it out. 48 and a half millimeter was the Bentley.
I keep this as a reminder of what a bad choice I made back then.
But you have the original bezel.
Yeah, I have the original bezel and the original bracelet. I just put it on this rubber one for now.
No, that's all. What do you have? A pilot bracelet or a bullet bracelet?
Pilot.
Okay. Awesome.
I keep that because it's the first one I ever bought. So.
Yeah, it's memory, man. It's a milestone.
Yeah.
It was a bluesy. I bought it back in 2012 or 13. Still have it. Bravo, Omar. Bluesy's the way to go, man.
Yeah. Hey, I'll do a little unveiling for you, Wizard. Being that you're doing a show, I showed my first watch. Now I'm going to show my latest watch.
Ooh.
42
Rolex Explorer 2.
Hot off the press. Fresh.
Wow, brand new.
Yeah, it looks new, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mint
Amazing.
condition. The thing is mint. I did this when I bought the Patek. I kept trading. I did a few more deals, so I walked out with this one.
Nice. Very nice.
That's it. So you see my first watch and my last watch.
Was that, I think you had mentioned on your stream, or Mark, was that the Polar you had before?
That was the first Rolex I ever bought. Yeah,
Oh, that was okay.
not this particular one, but that model.
Right, right. The Explorer 2 in white dial.
Right. That was, and then I sold it when I bought the Wimbledon dial Datejust because I didn't really want to lay out money for another watch. I know the rumor goes around that I'm a multi-gazillionaire, but
Well, you're known to be the Bitcoin billionaire. That's what you're known as.
I wish they were right, but yeah, I didn't have to sell it, but I was a little uncomfortable to keep that much in watches at the time.
Yep.
I'm like, you know what? I'm going to sell this one and get the Wimbledon dial, and then I wound up getting the day date, and the rest is history.
And the rest was history. Lots of great Bentley models are in limited editions, although the moments, for the most part, were not in-house. That is true. That is true. And my friend owns a Bentley. Well, he buys one every 2 years. He leases them. He has a flying spur. You sit in that car, man, it's like a tank. And he has a Bentley clock right there. So
I think back then they all had the Valjoux, right? The 7750. I'm pretty sure.
750. That's what's in your watch. That's what's in my 48mm Super Avenger 2. And my limited black steel. That's also Valjoux 7750. They seem high quality and are made in small quantities, but MSRP has increased a lot for the new collections. There's still value there. Look, if I tell you yes and you buy it and it drops, I'm an idiot. If I tell you no, you buy it and it won't go up, you'll say, Wizard, what happened? They're great if you love them, but make sure you get at least, because no dealer, no Parmigiani, no matter how slow they are, because they're high-end quality and they do great finishing, you'll be lucky you get 15, 20% off. I mean, really, you have to be a real good customer with purchase history for you to get something like that. Now, if you go gray market, they can get it cheaper. So, but just be prepared when you buy it. You're not gonna keep your money. It's not like buying a Rolex or an AP or even an Omega that you don't hype it, but you keep more or less the value minus a quarter, 25%.
I think there's a good amount of value there. I think the problem is there's no liquidity there at all.
That's right.
That's the main thing. Like you're getting a lot, especially like I think one day we were looking at the Tondas, right? And you can find one for like $6,000 on the secondary for a precious metal dress watch. Beautiful movement, everything really nice.
Yep.
And you're talking like $6-7 grand. It's like, how do you beat that? So there's definitely value there if you want to invest in that, and you don't care about the hype of the name, but the liquidity is not there. If you need to move that, it's going to take you quite a while to find a taker.
It's going to take you a while to find a taker, like JJ says, or you're going to have to dump. You have to dump and dump big time from what you invested. If you love the watch, buy it, man. If you're buying as an investment, don't buy that brand. There's many brands you shouldn't. Omar says, JJ, your collection is crazy.
Thank you.
Oh, Boss Man, that's gone. That was shit. Malcolm Meat picked it up. I had to drive to Ottawa to get it picked up. They're armored courier. I have a video. I will be making the cuts and the clips for it, and I will be posting it, which you see a little more detail on that Singapore edition. But you never know. I might have another Paddock or two coming this week.
The Wizard always has a Paddock up his sleeve.
Well, when the right price comes along, when the right deal is there. That's right. Big Sal says, I think there's a good value on the use market, undervalued, poor branding and marketing, in my opinion. Yes, they make gorgeous watches. The finish on them, guys, are amazing. If you get a chance to go to a dealer or find a Parmigiani, somebody who carries it in your neck of the woods, go check it out. You'll be impressed from the quality and the finish on it. Now, Again, don't buy it as investment because you will suffer. But if you buy because you love it and you buy a great market and you're going to get at least 30, 35 off, go for it.
Yeah. Well, you can definitely look on the secondary too. Like you could do well.
Isn't the 7750 the new Toyota Tacoma? I guess either that or the Tundra. I don't know, Duco. I don't have. I'm not into pickup trucks. Sorry. Yeah, they're nicely finished for sure. Yes, they are. They have a jeweler's finish. That's why. Also, the Grisogono. Andres, good evening, man. The Grisogono. The Grisogono is a great watch, great quality, but a big tanker. You put your money in it, it's going to tank. You should definitely look to buy 30, 35. If you can, close out 40. You know, good advice. Anytime, JDG.
Hey, Wizard, do you make any mods in your chat by any chance?
Mods? What do you mean?
Like, you give people wrenches so they could moderate a little poll. Maybe you want to give a couple of our regulars, like Big Sal, Ted, Andreas, any of those guys, Omar, Toyota. You got a few of the born again virgins out there trolling you. Yeah, nothing better to do than pull their putt and annoy you. But yeah, I've been doing something. But if you want to give a couple of these guys,
yeah, I have David H's one, Big Sal. I think I give him one.
Yeah, if you check it on YouTube, it's easier to see than on StreamYard.
Yeah.
Like when they type, you just
Wiggs has one.
Yeah, Duco Ted, maybe you want to give them something like that.
Duco just got one.
There you go. This way they'll keep it up, cleaned up for you.
Oh, and Brian's been a moderator for a long time. So has Lone Star. Yeah.
Yeah, you got losers like Don Johnson who hides behind his computer and talks a lot of shit. I'd like to see him do in person,
I know. Telephone toughies, keyboard warriors, right?
Right. He probably has two fake watches he bought on Canal Street, the
guy. Oh yeah. Maynard band. Yeah, that's right. 7750's been in a lot of watches. It is a workhorse, man.
Mine's been running 20 years. Was it 20 years?
Yeah.
It's still going.
Yeah, mine. I have my crosswind chronomat. I think and it was a 40. It was a 40. I graduated from 36 to 40. Then I'm like, yeah, big watches for me. And that has a blue dial. And my son has that. But I don't think he gets any wrist time ever since I got him the Datejust 41, and he's got the AP 15500. What else does he have? Oh, I bought him. I had a great, phenomenal deal on a Chopard Power Reserve. Great watch too, man. Chopard guys, don't buy unless you get great pricing on second market or gray market, whatever used. And it's an amazing finish watch because Chopard is a famous jeweler.
Mm-hmm.
Buy him to wear him. That's right, Menard. Rebel streaming Archie, I'm telling you on you. Yeah, go ahead, man. Archie's over at 9. It's 10 o'clock. What am I Rebel streaming? Solid movement just doesn't compare to B01. Absolutely. Yeah, B01. Yeah, I mean that's their new line, right? So obviously they made advances and corrections. And I love the salmon dial and the pistachio, but not for my wrist. Anybody who can do that, go for it. I wish I had the wrist to do it.
I tried that pistachio on. It was really nice.
It is a nice watch. Big Sal, call me when you get tired of 5172 like next week.
Oh, man. I don't really sell all my... Some of them I just don't bond with and they go, but I don't really... Most of them I keep. I mean...
Yeah, most of your watches you have. That's right. JDG, yeah, man. No life. So it's okay. It's all right. It's getting a little wild. Yes, it is. But You guys have wrenches. You have a wrench. Trolls hot and heavy. Yeah, baby. That's it. You know what they say. The best part of them run down the crack of their mother's ass. So what do you expect? Peru,
Right now, they got your stream open and they got Pornhub open, and they're
at the same time.
cranking and fucking banking over there.
Rebel streaming Archie and all right, tracks. You're not Max, because Max would have fucking bitch slapped you by now. You wish you were Max.
I know. It says the fucking hiding little scumbag behind this computer.
Yeah. Says the one that's.
I'll tell you what, show me a message on Instagram with your name and your address and your picture, and we'll see who's the real tough guy.
Yeah. I'll come ring your bell. Don't worry.
These little nerds, they hide behind their computer. They never fucking pop the pimple.
Exactly. Yes, you can. When you spin that puppy, Brian, it goes. Zzz.
You get that one.
Right. I got no problem with it either.
It lets it know it's alive, right? I used to do that on purpose. Yeah. I would shake it like that just to hear it take off.
Hey, when I got mine, when I worked for Kenjo Jewelers, they were like a hot Breitling dealer, and we had superstars. I mean, sports guys, hockey guys, baseball guys, guys from the Giants, guys from the Knickerbockers. They would buy Breitling. Breitling was the shit back then. And of course, I had to get one. I went direct to Marie, the president of Breitling at the time, and she gave me like cost. Not even my boss would pay that. She gave me cost, actual, manufacturer's cost. And that's why I gave that watch to my son. What is the favorite watch you have ever worn? JJ?
Day.
Oh, his day. Well, he's got the best dial. That's why.
It's just the weight of it, everything. The bracelet's so comfortable. I love that.
Yep. Omar, the best. My favorite watch ever worn. Obviously, I don't own it. My favorite watch ever worn. Wow, that's a hard one, man. Definitely not RM. Don't like them at all. I don't think I've had my favorite watch on my hand, which is the same one Cars has, the black tuxedo, black label FP Journe. But so far from what I've had on my hand, the 5990. I've tried it on. I think that's gorgeous. If I win lotto, bingo, I'm buying that watch. I don't care. I'll call Roman, say, Roman, get it for me no matter what price. There, just let me know, and he'll get it for me. The smallest I can wear is 42. I still have my latest. I'm with you, brother. I've had all the Daytonas. Before buying them gray market, I bought at ADs like Tourneau. I had a 116520, and you know what? Bought it and sold it. I don't know. I put it on, went home, took it off, put on my Breitling, and left it in the drawer. 6 months later, I sold it and made a couple of dollars. But and then from Roman during COVID, 2020, I bought a black Daytona, black ceramic, and then I bought a white one. I should have kept them because in 3 months, when I paid for it to Roman, it had almost doubled. But you never know. I told him no because I told him, look, if my son wants it, I'm going to keep it at the price you offered it to me for. But then I told him, look, he doesn't like it. Which I'm surprised, my son. He likes the APs, man. He likes AP and he likes his date just. So I gave it back. I go to him, I'm sending it back to you. He says to me, no, man, give me a couple of dollars more and keep it, sell it. I go, no, I'm okay, Roman. I really don't want to have this much invested in the safe because I had bought some other pieces. So he was cool. So nice to see. Yes, it's nice to see Mr. Brian. If you could only have 4 Rolexes. Okay. Mr. Louis says, so which 4 Rolexes, if you can only have 4, would you have, Mr. JJ?
If I could have 4?
Only 4.
I'll take my Oyster Flex with the Newman dial. I mean, we got to give obvious ones like the Rainbow Daytona, the Platinum Daytona, or ones we just like. I mean,
I guess because I wouldn't like the Rainbow. I think it's hideous. I sold one today for 780,000, brand new, 2022.
I mean, I think if I was just picking normal models, not like whatever's the most expensive for that sake.
Yeah, something that you actually like to wear and own.
I would take my day date. I would take my Batgirl on the Jubilee. I would take a Panda, and I would take my Oyster Flex Daytona. No subs. 2 Daytona, GMT, and a day date.
No subs.
Nope.
Okay. I would take.
That would be my dress watch.
I would take JJ's Paul Newman Daytona on Oyster Flex. I've had it for many times, wore it many times, but never truly owned it as my own rather than to sell them when I was in the business. But I think I would love a platinum ice blue dial day date.
Beautiful watch.
Gorgeous. I like the weight behind it. And the fourth one, I can't say. Oh, the root beer, my root beer. Oh, definitely. Number one, my root beer. And here's the funny thing, guys. I bought a root beer just like
REG wants the link.
Oh, yes, of course. For REG. 1 second, gentlemen. I'll be right with you. Let me pop the link for Mr. Ari. And there's the link. So I bought the first root beer, guys. Now, picture this. I am foolish. I bought it for $22,800. I sold it for just a few dollars, nothing crazy, just a few dollars.
Oh,
then I bought the next one, $24,500. Sold that for a few dollars. Then I bought the third one at $26,000. Sold that one. And then I saw Captain, and he bought his own. And then I'm like, I was getting nervous. I couldn't get another one. But my buddy Nick Iceman from Luxury Bazaar. Yo, Steph, I found you one. Send it over. And I paid almost $29 for that. Right now, they're selling one for $32. I am not selling my last root beer. I should have stopped the first one I got at 22 something, but it's okay.
How do you know? You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know, right?
No. And to be honest, with all due respect, Roman's right. He goes, what do you put them away and wait 6 months to a year to make money, or you constantly flip watch?
It's the volume. And like Roman has the right idea. It's about the volume.
And he's right. You can never go broke making a small profit.
Exactly.
I don't look to make like TPG when he first came out. Oh, we only make 1,000 a watch. That was full of shit anyway. But if he only did right now, he's not like that. I can buy that $32,000 watch for 31 today, and I'll sell it for 32.
Yeah.
I'm putting out 31 grand. I'm shipping the watch. I'm guaranteeing the watch. God forbid something happens. That's why I only buy from dealers I know that hey, this watch wasn't right, or something's wrong, or it's hot, or whatever. So that way
they'll stand behind the product. Yeah.
That's why I've only 90% of the watches I buy today probably from Roman. I buy very little. Federico's good. He takes care of me. I take care of him. I sell him. He sells me. Not a problem. But everybody else,
trust slowly. You trust.
I sell him. He sells me. Not a problem.
You need to get rid of your YouTube stream.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, you big douchebag? You want to be Jew? You want to be Jewish, motherfucker? You want to suck my nigga dick? Huh? I'll come on your fucking face, nigga.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice. What a nice guy.
Okay.
This is what happens when you get the trolls. The trolls, They hide behind their computer. Very cool people.
Yeah. I'm not even going to go there.
Yeah.
I can be very nasty, but I won't. I'll just be good.
Yeah. You know what? It's easy for them to do when they're hiding behind the stream. How about when they show their face?
Yeah. So
Show me your
Stefan,
driver's license, and I'll show you.
so question for you: and have you ever been? And again, you may not want to answer this, so I apologize if asking an appropriate question. Have you ever been like duped where you?
By the way,
got
that was
tricked?
definitely green room using racist remarks. Everybody, just so everybody in the chat knows that was green room.
Well, I banned him from the studio, so
Nice guy, green room. But go ahead, anyway.
Yeah. So
Ari,
yeah, so I was asking about whether have you ever been like duped by a fake watch like that was so good that you bought something that you thought was real and it ended up being fake? Has that
No.
ever happened to you?
close. I had to open the watch,
Mhm.
and I went crazy because I couldn't find because you need a special type of gear ratio to open up a Rolex because the way it's
Yeah.
machined.
Mhm.
And I went crazy. I'm like, where the hell? Because I was moving stuff. I found it. I said, listen, come back. You don't want to trust me. Take your watch. Come back in an hour. I went nuts. I threw shit apart and I found my opener. And then he came back and I go, what do you? Because when he says to me, oh, I'm tight and this and that, the stock market. And he didn't look like the type who played the stock market. Maybe more like the pony market.
Right. Right.
I'll take $3,000. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. It's either stolen or fake, I said.
Right.
And I didn't want to take the chance, but I opened the watch. I'm like, you see that plastic ring? I go, I've never seen a Rolex make a watch that has a plastic ring around the movement. But good try. I go, you want $20? I'll give you $20 to help you out, and I'll take this and shoot it at the range.
Yeah.
No, it's real. It's real. Okay, go sell it. Go to the pawn shop.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what he did. So
Yeah.
well, that's smart. It's good that you can open it up and identify it. At least you know enough.
I needed to. It was that good, to be honest with you. I had to open it up. The weight was there, but something that the movement of the hands were okay, but there was something about the head weight. The bracelet was good, but the head
The
weight,
balance, like the center of gravity, the center of gravity on it.
That's the thing that got to me. When I opened, I saw the plastic ring. I go, okay, Invicta, hello. So
yeah. Jeez.
JDG, I see you saying yellow gold date, champagne dial, Zenith Daytona. Oh, the Zenith, the Zaytona black dial, Pepsi, and Jubilee Platinum Daytona. If that's your collection, you got a hell of a collection. Bravo, kudos to you. It's Team
I think
Canada.
that's when we were doing the four watches. If you had four.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Well, there you go. Oh, I'm so wait, but they said 4 Rolexes, so I guess you would replace the Zenith Daytona with the black.
No, the Daytona is the Rolex, the Zenith movement he's talking about, the old Zenith.
Oh, the 16520. The last one's okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, is it better than the in-house Rolex movement? I don't know. Everybody swears by the El Primero that was in the 16520s or the 16520, but I don't know if is it better. But then again, the Zaytona doesn't sell crazy. It's gotten hype because people can't get the real or the Rolex one, so they want to go with Zenith and also save money. Oh, we got Mr. McLovin. Mr. McLovin.
Hey, McLovin.
Mr. McLovin. Bienvenue, mon ami.
How's your audio today? Do we hear you? I don't hear you. Oh man. Let's try this again. Nope.
Thanks, Burbs. Thank you, brother. Who is this imposter? I don't know who it is, man. I just banned him from the studio.
Yeah.
McLovin, can we hear you? Your mic?
No.
I think I'm going to
No.
send me in my Instagram is justintime.ca. Send me a message and I will send you a microphone, man.
Yeah, let's buy McLovin a microphone. That's the new. Yeah, I agree.
McLovin, send me your address, man. Especially if you're in Canada, don't worry. I will send you a mic. Yeah, very classy SLC. I know, right? What a fuck stick.
Remember, we're not talking about McLovin, the guy before.
Oh no, we're talking. Yeah.
McLovin's great. Yeah,
he is. Wizard got to be fast on the draw. All right, Burbs. I don't know. That was disgusting. People reading. Yeah, listen, it takes all kinds, man.
You know,
So
you gotta realize Green Room's in his room whacking off, watching porn his whole life. He gets bored, he gets antsy, and he starts getting very disgusting and racist. You know, that's how it is.
Potato Mike, he says. Yeah, Big Sal. Poor McLovin's having problems. Let me put the link in case any other one wants to come on. That way everybody can come on.
Man, every time I just see the name McLovin, I just think about Superbad and just how awesome of a character McLovin was.
Yeah, remember?
Like everything about him was just fantastic. Like it's just like from just like why he chose such a stupid name. It was just all just a great movie.
McLovin, Instagram, justintime.ca. Shoot me your name and address. I will mail you a mic tomorrow.
But I think he goes on his phone. I think that's the.
Oh, maybe. I don't think we need to send McLovin Mike. I think we need to send him someone to explain how mute works.
Maybe.
Well, Ari's the guru here. I'm not a
yeah.
guru. He can explain it to him. Or anybody else who knows how to do that stuff, guys. You guys are IT guys. I'm not.
Man. So I think my watch is coming tomorrow, Wizard.
Right.
It's just at the depot around the corner.
Oh, okay.
I think it was a little delayed coming out of Ottawa, but it's I'll get it by tomorrow.
Happens.
Yeah.
Oh, the Capitan, mon Capitan is here.
Ooh.
The mighty captain, my captain, oh captain.
Hello, Captain.
Wizard.
Yes, sir.
Wizard, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, pal. How are you?
How are you, man?
Hey, Ari. How you doing?
Hey, good,
Hello,
thanks.
Cap.
What's up? JJ in the house.
In the
going on?
house. Just hanging out, just kind of relaxing here. I just literally finished working about 20 minutes ago and I'll just relax on a stream. So
Today,
Yeah, so you guys-
unfortunately, go ahead. Sorry, Cap.
Oh, I just saw you guys were on, and
Yeah, man. Come on anytime you want. It's not the morning Chit-Chat Club, but I figure nobody's streaming today. I'll get on for a little bit.
yeah, no, appreciate that you did.
The wizard said he'll get on and show us what he could do. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, right. No, I'm a little guy in a little channel. That's it. That's all. But yeah, today the dealer chats blew up with this poor guy in Barcelona, Spain, that lost 31 watches, and he sent us all the list of all the watches, the brands, the models,
Jeez.
and the reference numbers.
How
In
the hell
case
did he lose
they're
31
trying to
watches?
sell it to us.
How did he lose 31 watches? Got robbed or he left his?
Yeah, he got robbed. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We got Rolexes, two doors, Zeniths, Bulgaris, Cartier, Jaegers, Omegas, Panerai, and more Rolex. And the worst thing is he lost. He just got it 2 days ago and he lost. They stole the Snoopy. He's one of the first guys in Spain to get a Snoopy, and it's gone.
He's also one of the first guys in Spain to lose a Snoopy.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go.
That's terrible.
It's bad, man, because I'm telling you guys, you can have $1 million worth of watches, and I mean, Roman will tell you if he keeps 50 million in inventory, his insurance is only good for 25, maybe 30. It's insane, the prices and what you go through, the hoops to get Jeweler's Block or Jeweler's Mutual, or well, Jeweler's Mutual also underwrites for people on their own personal, but Jeweler's Block, Jeweler's Mutual, and Lloyd's of London. Lloyd's of London, unless you're with them 20 years, they don't even want to talk to you, even if you're a rich guy. Wizard was
I
glad
heard
to help
Jewelers.
to get the whiskey. Did you guys see what happened to Paul Thorpe's nephew? He put it on vid on it. Yeah, they drove all the way through the entire corridor of an office building. He was on the ground floor. They smashed they stole a Range Rover. They rear-ended with the Range Rover. I think it's an LR2 model. They rear-ended the shop. They jumped in and they tried to. They couldn't get nothing. The idiots even left like Bosporus rolls, Louis Vuitton box, Louis Vuitton duffel, Louis Vuitton bag, because they were just. If you guys watched the Paul Thorpe, McLovin, wait, McLovin might be able to talk. Can you talk?
Yes.
There.
Hey. McLovin.
I think I just got to make sure I got the YouTube.
The
on.
eagle has landed.
All right, McLovin.
I don't know where I am, but I can hear you guys, so that's good
There you
enough
go.
for me.
Yeah, and we can see you too.
Yes, we can.
Great. Welcome.
Yeah, this
What's
is
going on, McLovin?
So I think I have to close the stream here. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Fuck YouTube's hard.
Yeah. It can be depending on what device are you using. What device are you using right now?
I'm having some issues.
I'm on a Mac,
Oh, you're on a Mac. Okay. All right.
but I put some tubes in.
earbuds.
Yeah.
Earbuds. Yeah. Okay.
I was going to give the captain the Royal Oak update.
Captain. Oh,
Oh, he ran away.
You scared him off. He's not selling, he said.
Anyways,
What are we at today? What's the damage today for 15,500?
okay, just hold on. It's just under 92.
Oh, man.
So where's my? Can you see that?
Oh, there you go. When did we cross the? Yeah, there you go. 91.
Yeah.
Something. When did we cross the $100,000 threshold? When did we hit six figures?
Well,
JJ, I was offered one today, black, brand new, unworn, fully stickered for 78. He asked for 79, and I got him down to 78.
that's a good deal.
Yeah, but again, who the hell? I bought my son one 6 months ago for 26,000 plus tax in New York from the AD direct, from the boutique actually, not AD.
Mo.
Mo in the
Hey,
house.
Mo.
What's up, boys? How's it going?
What's going on there, Pink Panther?
How are you going?
Yeah, that's Jerry. That's Jerry. No, that's Tom. That's Tom.
That's Tom. I'm hunting
Yeah.
rodents, man. Rodents are out there. How's it going, boys?
Their OnlyFans subscription ran out today, so they're bored, you know.
Hey, McLovin, what's up, man?
I finally got on.
Yeah, right on, man.
No, he gets on, but we finally got to hear him for once.
Fuck.
Yeah, right
YouTube's
on, man.
hard.
JDG, I'll tell you why, man. Because Jewelers Insurance, you might as well just put a hand in your pocket and make them your fucking partner. To insure $250,000, I pay 22,000 Canadian a year, and then let's say that's only half of my inventory. So it doesn't pay, man. It really doesn't pay. And I'm not saying I'm not Roman, but even Roman, he would love to be able to pay and insure everything, but he can't. It just doesn't. He'd have to get rid of half his staff. That's how expensive it is.
I tried to get an insurance with Jewelers on Time. They wouldn't take me.
They won't take you?
No.
Do you know, I know people in Canada that have been rejected because they travel abroad too much. They go to Mexico, they go to Florida, and they said no. They just won't insure them.
Yeah.
So
They
I
don't
have
want
all my watches I have insured through Jewelers Mutual.
Jewelers Mutual.
Yeah, they've been pretty good actually. I've never had a claim, but
Thank God.
yeah, I mean they've never given me a hard time. I only had to do one appraisal, and that was for the 5212.
Right?
But all the other watches I've never had to do an appraisal for, and they gave me I put them at like what market value was.
Yes.
And they didn't give me a hard time about any of them.
They shouldn't,
So,
because
yeah.
they have the right not to pay you, but to replace it. So
Right.
replacement value is more important than what the retail price is. That's where the
Exactly, yeah.
catch was with insurance the last couple of years, because, hey, wait a minute, you paid $9,000 for that sub. Yeah, but look at the market. I can't buy it for 13 today. So that's when you need the extra coverage.
Right.
It's like if you own, finance, or lease your car, and let's say your car's worth 50 grand, and then it depreciates to 40, but your lease still has a $46,000 payment, even though the car's only worth 40. There's gap insurance.
Gap insurance, yeah.
So seems risky. It is, but that's why you keep as much as you're insured in the shop safe, and then that's what banks are for. That's why I have like 4 safety deposit boxes.
By the way, if anybody leases a Lexus, gap insurance is free. It comes with it. So
wow,
just want to let you guys know that.
Wow, it's good information there, Toyota. Appreciate
of course,
that.
Omar, you don't have to ask, man. Just come on. I dropped.
Hey,
the
Wizard.
Yes, sir.
Real quick. So, kind of a friend of ours in Canada. I'm not sure if you know him, but in the community,
yes,
lost his Jewelers Mutual won't renew his insurance, and said that a lot of folks are there. There's a lot of claims being made. He did not make a claim. He takes very good care of his watches and keeps most of them in a bank safe, by the way. So I don't know why they wouldn't want to insure him, but
there's something up there, Captain.
I don't think so. I don't.
A good client with 0 claims, and he proves that the watches are mostly held at the bank, or he has a small safe at the house. I don't know why they wouldn't renew it. There's something there, unless they made a mistake. They could have transposed a number on this policy and say, "Oh,
I don't know." The reason that they said, and now he's going through an insurance broker to find an alternate carrier.
I would hire an adjuster.
Yeah, the reason they said was that there's been a lot of claims in Canada because he's Canadian. So
yeah, but has he had insurance with them in the
yes,
past?
he has. Yes, yeah,
and no claims.
Yeah. No claims. No.
Tell him to call an adjuster. Tell him to Google insurance adjuster and let him pay him a couple of dollars to go and make sure he gets his policy back. Because if there's no
I
claim,
didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, of course. Like if you, God forbid, you have a problem with your store, you get robbed, or your house, God forbid, something happens, major accident, major flood. The insurance goes, yeah, we'll give you 80 grand. Meanwhile, you need 110 to fix it. You get an adjuster,
right?
Percentage, 3%, 6%, like real estate, and they'll make the insurance. They'll show the insurance why they have to give you more. Mm-hmm. They fight on your behalf, so they're advocates.
Right, got it. McLovin, I missed the AP report. Sorry, Toyota. I just had to
yeah, for sure.
apologize because my computer. I was trying to do this on a laptop on an iPad, so that didn't go very well. I mean,
it's all good, man. It's all good.
I had to jump on the computer, but
I missed it. You always have to come back. Oh, we got legend. Is this guy medium legend?
What's the update?
Legend?
Where are we on the price? Are we over 6 figures or what?
We need a market update.
Super legend.
Hold on, big guy.
Yeah, it does, JDG. It cuts in on your margins big time. I did through. Oh, yeah, Hodinky now offers it, guys. You can always try to get it, but who's the underwriter? You want to know who the underwriter is.
Chubbs.
You want to make sure it's who?
Chubbs. That's why.
Oh, Chubbs is AAA rated, so not a problem.
Yeah, it's good.
I heard Chubbs was really good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is, McLovin. Wait, let me bring you up, McLovin.
Where we at?
Where are we?
Oh wow.
We're holding at 92.5. Okay, good.
See the Hulk above?
And then the Hulk
Yes.
is at 35.
Look at that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but those are inflated numbers, man.
Yeah, but that's a high number. I mean, it's inflated, but still.
I got it. I have an
That's a 9 in
unworn,
front of it. That's not even close. Mine's a lot lower than that.
Hulk fully stickered in the safe.
Oof.
So
You
that's
have one of
my.
those?
Pardon me?
You have that?
It's fully stickered in my safe. It hasn't seen light for 3 years.
Where do you live, Bob?
Wow.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Your address.
And I have a Sky Dweller, white face, stickered in the safe, and a black, the ceramic black sub, fully stickered in the safe.
40 or 41?
The 40.
So what's the daily beater then?
Yeah, what's on the list?
I can't wear anything nice where I work, so I have to wear like a piece of crap. So I wear a Pagani design.
Oh, my God.
I've got a great recommendation for you. It's called a PRX.
PRX.
Yeah, PRX, baby.
What is this PRX? What?
I I've got two Chapex coming, the white one and the navy. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, you got the Navy coming? Did you get those
Oh,
retail?
yes.
It's
Yes.
actually, so I've
awesome.
actually put it. It's in the LV box right now.
That's nice.
I like that Toyota
Does it
Bow.
belong?
They just dropped in that neighborhood because you put that in the box.
So McLovin, let me guess. Let me guess. Those Chapex are going to be fully
Somebody say
stickered
PRX?
in the
Oh
tape.
yeah.
What we
Oh,
got
the
there?
hell-
What we got there?
Will the
Show
Chapex
you
see the light of
boy.
day? That's the
There we
question.
go.
Oh,
Mine's
Is it in the LV
mine's
box?
coming tomorrow. Mine's coming tomorrow.
What am I doing wearing this thing? Oh, come on. I need the PRX, man. Come on.
Oh my
What's going on
lord!
there?
Yeah, why are you wearing a 5212? We're the PRX. What the hell?
Did you see the strap that I got on this thing?
No, I did not. Somebody told me about that.
That's
So
a nice
I
strap.
yeah, it's so this was
Oh.
Wiz. I'm sorry, it was the Captain and Marco. They came up with this like dark blue with the silver stitching. I was
Yep.
like, yeah, this is a good way to go. So
From who?
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
Bespoke?
That looks
this
beautiful.
was Aaron Bespoke.
Nice.
Bespoke.
So
Montreal.
Toyota, are you using that when you're doing the oil changes?
Oh my God, yeah. Absolutely.
No, Ari showed us the best what watch to wear when you do things around the house.
Yeah.
God
That's
tier, the God tier. Where is it, Ari?
no, this.
The God tier.
I had to replace the insides of one of our toilets, and so I thought, what's the appropriate watch for the job?
Casio.
It's the Casio.
You
That's
can't,
right.
You can't see the time. My girlfriend's got a watch that you can't see the time.
You know what? You're right. It is. It's
yeah,
not.
but Ari has the blackout. They call that the blackout.
Yeah. So I mean, I like it like this, and it's you know what? It's viewable enough. It's viewable enough.
Ari, I
Yeah.
know you're a techie. And I'm telling you, look at the video on YouTube. You can open the freaking watch, take it out, and paint the sticks like IFL and sells it for 700 euros.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can
yeah. I
paint
should
it
do
any
that.
color. They just came out with a limited production of 170 pieces, Tiffany blue. Is that insane for 600 euros? Like, what the hell, man?
Oh, that's great.
It's crazy. Hey, I spoke to Aaron Bespoke the other day. 3 days ago. I put my order in. I got another strap on the way. I showed him the strap on the Breguet. He was very impressed with how it looked.
Nice.
It's his
nice.
strap, right?
What,
Yeah.
What color,
I would hope he's impressed.
That's what I said. He goes,
He
"Oh wow,
loved
that
it.
looks awesome." I said, "Well, I hope you should think so. You made it."
what color combo did you do?
Taupe Saffiano leather with like a cream kind of stitch. Something plain.
Saffiano, Italiano. Yeah, we understand. We know how it goes.
You know what it is? It's
You
a
guys-
more casual strap. I didn't want because that's a more casual watch. You know what I mean? I didn't want to
Right,
do like
yep.
a alligator strap or anything like that.
Yeah, he's wearing a $100,000 casual watch.
You know, I'm a casual kind of guy.
Casual kind of guy. You guys watched the Super Bowl, obviously, all you football fanatics. Did you see the Chevrolet commercial? Woke up this morning.
Oh, with the Soprano
Yeah,
kids?
yeah,
in
yeah.
it?
Yeah, the Soprano kids.
Yeah, I heard they were in it. I didn't
like
see
that.
that.
You should see it on YouTube. You see all the. There's some commercials that were crappy. I didn't see the Pepsi one yet, but that was cool. She's driving a big ass Suburban or a pickup truck, and she's wearing, she's got her Cartier bracelet and listening to "Woke Up This Morning." So yeah, it was cool. The PRX, Toyota Mo with the PRX, boys. Look at that.
Look at that. Look
And
at
it
that.
takes up valuable real
Text
estate
on
in
the
the
wrist
LP
right
box.
I like this thing. This is a
Beautiful.
cool watch. Hey,
Oh,
of course.
I can't wait
like
for
I
mine to
keep
come
saying,
in.
SLC, what you got on today, buddy?
PRX.
Oh, there it is.
That's right. That's right.
All day, every
That's
day.
right.
PRX
All
Blue
day,
Dial.
every day.
That's right.
Here we
You
go.
gotta
I had
do
to
that.
take off. I had the Cookie Monster on before.
Okay.
I had to join the club with everybody else.
That's right. That's right.
And wait a minute, you have both black and blue dial.
No, so this was Rolex.
No, the PRX. Don't you have both colored dials?
No,
No,
I
that
don't.
was AP says. AP says.
Oh,
says
AP
that.
says has
Yeah,
black
I just have
and
the blue.
Okay.
Just the blue.
But
I think that means we all have to get both dials now.
funds are low. We
No.
can only have one color dial. I got you.
Tough choice.
We're waiting
Yeah.
for the salmon to come out for our second choice.
Hey, Captain, you got the PRX clone on tonight?
No, it's, I got the root beer on.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
But
That's
we
my
need a-
boy, Capitan. That's why
need
I
a
overpaid
gentleman's
for
hangout
mine, but I'm
edition.
not
Yeah.
selling
the clone is never too far away.
Nice. The homage.
Show us that clone.
The
Show us
homage.
that clone.
The homage.
There we go.
Oh, that's an homage, right?
What a
Look
fake
at-
watch.
Look at
That's
how
just,
the
yeah.
light dances off the bracelet.
That's
Yes.
a beautiful watch.
Yeah.
It's like a belly dancer.
All it needs is
Yeah.
a Tissot logo on it, and it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
I want, yeah, I know. I couldn't afford the Tissot, so I had to
You need
get
that
this.
Powermatic movement.
I'm saving up.
Yeah. One day with
Paramedic,
enough
yeah,
hard work,
80?
you too can have one of these.
One day, I aspire for that. And no, I think it's a great watch. I used to have a Tissot. I had two. One I
It's good
lost
for,
in college when I was
yeah.
drunk at a bar, and that didn't go well. Never
I
got
think-
that back. And then
It's
I
good
had the Lelacle dress.
That's a nice watch, by the way.
Ricochet.
The dial on that is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I noticed they put Paramedic 80 or 90. Is it 80
Yeah.
on the bottom? Paramedic 80?
80.
So they put that on the Tissot, on the Lelacle dial, and I'm like, why would they do that? Why would they need to put, to market the Powermatic 80 on a dress piece like that? Anyway, so guys, what do you guys think? If you think anything at all, if you even know about it? I stumbled upon this going down the rabbit hole last night, looking for like kind of alternative subs, alternative watches, and I stumbled across a watch I had no idea. I knew the brand, but I didn't know the specific watch. The Doxa Sub 300 in carbon fiber.
Oh.
Hmm.
Whoever has you guys got wrenches, you better pull it up. I don't know how to do it.
And you know what's crazy? It's got different colored dials. They have orange, they have Tiffany blue, they have red, they have green.
Yep.
They have I think black, yellow.
Yeah.
Are you guys are you guys subscribed to the Watch Guys? He just did a whole episode on Doxa this past Sunday. He's
did?
20 minutes through the catalog. Yeah, he went through the whole, pretty much damn near the whole catalog.
Wow.
It's called the Watch Guys, and his channel's pretty good. He has a fucking kick-ass collection.
Guys, this is the new green Tissot that's coming out. It's not really green or whatever you want to call it, but that's the new green. Like I don't know what you would call this green. It's
aqua.
Not aqua.
That's actually pretty nice. That is
so
pretty
that's
nice.
the new one that's coming out. Because when I went to get Ari's, my dealer is an AD for Tissot, and they just got this in. So I took a picture of it to show you guys.
But is that a quartz or is that?
It's quartz, but the automatics are being shipped soon. They told them. Look at McLovin picking up that little QZ underneath. That a boy McLovin. And as soon as you start talking about sexiness, look who comes on.
Oh shit!
Hey boys, what's going on?
Oh no! Fuck! I gotta go. Bye.
Pusti Malaka.
Hey, I did this for because I want to match Toyota Mo. Hold on. I know I'm gonna drop this fucking thing everywhere.
Oh my god!
Oh, nice.
PRX, baby.
That's right. That's
Right
right.
in.
JJ, what are you doing out of the basement?
The PRX fits in there, right? Yeah, I know. I came out of the basement. My mom went out.
Meatloaf.
You're gonna meet John Haynes for breakfast tomorrow.
The PRX fits good in there, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I it's an 8-watch box. I only have 6, so I was like, oh fuck, let me throw this thing in there. So that's 7.
Let's lower the real estate
It
value.
looks a lot better.
Mr. GMT, how's your souvlaki? Oh, he must be busy.
He's muted. There you go.
Shit, my mute fucking pissing me off. Yeah, it's pretty big actually.
A lot of tzatziki in it.
Boss man wants to know where's the Protect. It's in the safe. It's in a double membrane case in the safe. That's why I had that open spot.
Shot in dark. What's up, pal? Big Sal. Collection is hot. Yes, it is. JJ, yeah. It's in the vault. It's in the vault.
Why I'm leaving? You know why I'm leaving it in there?
Listen.
I'll be honest with you. I only got I got to wait a week and a half before my new strap comes. So I don't want to mess up. I don't want to mess up the original strap. So I'm just leaving it in the case. I'm being patient for once.
You only bring that for the 5 family dinner anyway.
That's right.
Exactly. Yes.
Would have been cool if JJ was in that commercial.
Yeah, right.
Oh man,
He
was in the trunk.
That commercial was for an electronic vehicle. The Sopranos do not drive electronic vehicles. Sorry.
Well, it is. Yeah, that's right. Because she plugs it in the end. You're right. No, they like gas. They like gas because we got deals with the gas people, with the delivery, with the union. But yeah, I had to go through pages to send my IWC for service. 2-page service request. And it's in Mississauga, Ari. Mississauga for Canada, the IWC Service Center.
Oh, is it just in Mississauga? Okay, that's not terrible. That's
Eagle Eastgate Parkway.
Oh yeah, I know where that is.
What's the turnaround time on it?
Right?
Hey, Wizard, so nobody freaks out. There it is. It's still here.
There it is. There we go.
Hold on.
It's in the double membrane case.
There it is. Double membrane case, boys. Sticker still on.
Yeah, on the you see that? You see the red?
Yeah, I see the little red.
Yep. For now, just until I get my new strap, it's resting in its sleeping place.
Usually, Aaron Bespoke takes around 2.5 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
From the time
you
order it.
He said 2.5 weeks till delivery. I ordered it about a couple days ago, so like 2 weeks. But he said he's going to try to hurry it up for me. So
nice. Cool.
We'll see. I'll have it within 2 weeks. I just got to be patient.
A 1-year-old slider, they want 53,500 plus label. Business to business, 53.5. And I got one for somebody. Well, I offered one today to someone for 45 grand. I should up my prices, man.
That's white with the white gold.
That's blue dial, white gold Pepsi. Yeah.
Right.
53.5 plus label.
Jesus Christ.
Telling you, man, even business to business, they're getting insane, these fikers.
What's your most demanded watch? What do people ask you for the most?
What the captain's wearing today at this point in time.
The AP? Yeah.
No. What is wearing?
The root beer.
Oh, the
root beer. I'm telling you, man.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
I'm telling you, I went from paying $22,400 to fucking $31,000. 30. They're selling for 32, but I could buy for 31, 31.2. I had to pay for my own because I was an asshole. I sold the first 3. I paid 28 for my own, 27.6. But that's it. I don't care. Let it go 50. It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Dad, you know that? Yeah, I know. When I drop dead, you're gonna have fucking a fortune. You'll sell my watches, and at least he knows the watches, right?
I honestly think that's the best two-tone watch Rolex.
It is.
By
it
far.
is the number one.
Far.
I never loved the bluesy. I like it. I never loved it, but I love the root beer. That's it.
Yeah, the bluesy it's a really nice watch, but I just feel like the root beer, like a person as young as 30 can wear that without any problems. Whereas the bluesy kind of feels like it's an older person's watch to me.
Yeah.
Take it easy, Mo. I got a bluesy. Take it easy.
No. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just, that's just the way I see it. But I just feel like the root beer is more wearable for pretty much any occasion.
It's lower key.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, what a watch.
Hey Cap, I got a question. You had a Tissot in college, so you've always been like a luxury watch collector, like because a Tissot in college back in the day, that's a pretty nice watch.
That was I got that. My parents got that for me. I think they were in Hawaii, and when I was going off to college, so it was a gift. It was
graduation.
A graduation gift. Here's a Tissot, which at the time, you're right, and for them, that was a lot. That was a lot of money. So what did I do, Omar? What did I do? I went out to the bars with my buddies. Like the first week of school, first week of college and university. And we were having some beers and not knowing. We were out of the house and free. and I got home. I stumbled home. I don't even remember what time. Probably in the morning, and the next day I realized I did not have the watch on my wrist. I remember going to the bathroom, coming out, and the place was mobbed, of course, and so I went back the next day, and that thing was gone for good. So that was it. That was it.
Parents say
Heartbreak Hotel, man. I didn't know what to say. I
Did they find out?
About it. Yeah, I told them.
Did you make up a story?
I told them. I forget. It goes back a long ways, but I must have said something. Nah, I probably just said I was out. I don't know what happened, and I'm sure they weren't. They were probably gutted by it, but shit happens. But
shit happens. Yeah.
That's why you got a pair of socks for Christmas the next year.
Right. It was a cold. I got cold. It was a banner year in the Bender home. So, long story short, many years later, I picked up a Tissot. I picked up a dress Tissot. It's not the same one. I remember that one had a blue dial. That one had, the leather strap, blue dial. Forgot what the what the make was, what they called it. And I got the white one. I like wearing that. That was a light watch, because when you wear sports watches all the time, and then you switch to a strap, exactly, they're heavy. Wizard.
Yeah.
It's like night and day. That's why sometimes I love wearing the leather, the dress watch, just to mix it up, and you don't even feel like it's on. It just feels so light.
Yeah.
So, I don't have any watches on a rubber strap. So I was looking at those too. Doxa's on a leather. I mean, rubber.
I've heard rubber straps get really hot though. Like when you wear them out in the summertime and take them off, get kind of sweaty. I don't have any rubber straps, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know.
I haven't really noticed that. They do get sweaty underneath though. If you don't have any type of aeration under there, some type of there should be something underneath. Like if it's just flat rubber, you'll definitely sweat. That was my one negative about that Zealandy strap that they make for the Seamasters. The bottom is completely flat rubber, and it keeps all the sweat in there. Like when you take that thing off, it just like pours out. Like if you're wearing it in the summer and it's like 90 degrees or something,
you feel it. Yeah.
So does it wear out quick then because of that?
No, it was good. It's just sweaty. You know what I mean? It's not like there's friction or anything, but you really want something that has some type of groove on the bottom, so air could get in and you could breathe.
Well, the Oyster Flex, doesn't it have a channel?
Yeah,
the Oyster Flex, I can show you actually. It has like they call them fins, like the
fin on the shark.
Yeah, like these are a little crust. Let me mine are a little dirty from wearing them, but if you look here, see they have the
yeah. Kind of lifts
as it gets tighter, it crushes into your skin, but it still leaves that
room for airflow. Yeah.
Right. So that's they do get a little, like, you got to wipe them down. They do get a little marked up, but just from a little sweat on there or whatever. I don't really like to wipe this rubber with too much stuff, to be honest with you. I'd rather leave the little markings than start putting any type of stuff on here. I don't want to mess up.
It's tough on the sanitation jobs, right?
Yeah, look, when you're doing the recycling, you gotta watch. You gotta watch with
the no-show jobs.
I'll tell you one thing. Once you put it on, it looks really good.
Pretty.
One of my favorites. I really enjoy it.
My pizza guy shows up with an Oyster Flex, no tip.
That's why I don't wear a nice watch to work. No tip.
You gotta wear something mid-range, because if you wear something too cheap, then they don't really want to give you, any tip. At least if it's a mid-range, they're like, I got this guy's, I got to give him something here.
What if he pulls up in a Lambo?
Well, it was funny when sometimes in my other store, later on I had the second store. It would especially when we first going, it was like it would get busy. You wouldn't know like how busy you were yet. You know what I mean? So we were still finding out, like, you know, because the place was still growing. It wasn't full grown yet. So we wouldn't have enough drivers at certain points of the day. It would be too busy. So sometimes we'd have to run out and deliver. So I was doing the deliveries, and I had my car at the time. It was an E400 coupe, and I'm running around doing deliveries. And at least 2 people had made comments that day, like, "Oh, I got to get into the delivery business," you know, whatever. And I was just laughing. I was like, you know, I would even turn down the tip. I said, "Oh, don't worry about it." I just we're backed up, so I took a few out. But
GJ, say forget about it.
You see, I can't say it under pressure. Because I just say forget about it, like everybody else. You know? Why, is that not how it sounds? Forget about it. I don't really say it like movies. Yeah, that's the movies. I don't really.
Yeah. Donnie Brasco.
Donnie Brasco. Yeah, they every other one. Forget about it.
So everybody makes fun of me in Canada for saying coffee. So I gotta tell you, I've never heard
if you got a precious metal Daytona like in full with the bracelet.
Yeah, good luck.
Right. Well, I'm just saying this. Let's assume the world is yours. You can have anything you want. The question is, could you replace that bracelet with an Oyster Flex?
No.
No, it won't
or
fit.
are they
Holes are drilled different?
Okay,
really?
so they're mutually exclusive. If you go Oyster Flex, you go Oyster Flex. If you go full bracelet, you're all in.
Yep. And I had a rose gold Daytona with the linen dial on leather, and I tried to get an Oyster Flex as well, and I couldn't.
Okay.
Yep, today I almost had a great deal because JJ's watch, that dial, but the guy showed the whole piece after. He only showed the head. I'm like, show me. So he videoed. I go, that's leather? He goes, yeah. I go, I can't put Oyster Flex on that, man. But the price was really super cheap for what it was. But if I can't put Oyster Flex, I don't want one on a leather strap.
No, I put a rubber B on mine, and it looks a lot like the Oyster Flex, and it was actually pretty comfortable, but it wasn't genuine.
Yep, that's true. But you can tell it wasn't the actual Oyster Flex, right? Besides the buckle, obviously.
Right. The buckle still it was messed up.
So Wizard, any precious metal Daytona is
forget it. Especially if you want a meteorite dial. They're out of the world. Out of the world.
Okay. So just generally speak, they're harder to get, to allocate than
you're probably better off getting on the
rubber
list for a Platona than you are for one of those with the meteorite dials. And
well,
it doesn't matter.
I didn't say meteorite dial. You said I didn't even mention meteorite dial though, because some of them they don't have all of them on meteorite.
The platinum Daytona today.
The few that I've seen have been the rose gold with the chocolate dial. It's not readily available, but if you, it's one that you may be able to get.
That's a lot of rose gold though. That's the same issue with I don't know if it's an issue, but the all rose root beer. Who we know somebody who just got one of those.
Isn't the rose gold a little bit higher in value on the gray market than the yellow gold, or is it about the same?
Yeah, a little. Nah, about the same. The white gold's a little more.
White gold.
Gold's a little more because it's rhodium plated, right? Because they have to dip it in platinum. And rhodium plating today, if it was $20, 2 years ago it was $25 to go to your jeweler if you could do it and rhodium plate it electronically with a pen. Today is $100 in Canada. Used to be $25-$30. Rhodium shot up in price.
How about those yellow and coral red OPs? Are they going? Are they still strong? They still way
stable,
over.
But the Tiffany has softened from 40 down to 31, 32.
Okay.
Hey, Wizard, how come the metal platinum is cheaper than gold right now?
That's the first time in history, guys. Never happens. Usually $1,000, $1,200 over gold price because gold is overinflated right now. That's why.
Well, platinum used to be used in cat converters, and now they're using rhodium because you need 100 times less rhodium in a cat compared to platinum, and so that's one of the reasons that rhodium and palladium. See, another metal to look at is palladium.
Palladium.
Palladium's the metal in the cats. Not rhodium, but palladium. Palladium's I think like triple the price of platinum right now.
That's why people with like Priuses, they're getting their catalytic converters stolen left and right.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty bad.
Yeah,
if you have 04 to 09 Prius, your catalytic converter is going to get stolen if it's parked in the street. So,
yeah,
pretty crazy.
Wow. Mm.
Yeah, those things are not cheap.
And you can't get
parts are around $3,000 or somewhere in that neighborhood. So.
Yeah.
And sometimes the insurance company just totals out the car. I mean, it's just not worth it. So for like an 04 Prius.
Gold is $23.58, palladium is $29.79, and platinum's only $13.16.
Unreal.
Never in history, never. Platinum's always over $1,000, and that doesn't matter. Even though it's cheaper, if you get the same item in platinum, it weighs more, so it costs you more to get the bracelet or chain in platinum because the density, the weight is there. Thanks, AMG.
Maybe they'll start making palladium Daytonas now.
Yeah, no. Well, you never know with Rolex.
Have there been a few watchmakers that have used palladium?
I think Cartier's done one.
Yeah.
I looked it up, and I think Cartier was the only one I could find.
Pretty interesting.
But it's a great metal. You know, it's not as shiny as platinum. It's more like a titanium hue to it.
Yeah, it must be difficult to work with if it hasn't. Also, it's super expensive, as you said now, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so forget it.
Yeah, it's hard to even buy ingots if you want to collect metals. Like you can buy ingots of palladium, and it's really hard to find any distributors of it because it's from Russia. It's more rare than the platinum. When they mine platinum and they'll find palladium at the same locations, like in South Africa. But the biggest manufacturer, producer of palladium is coming from Russia. It's used in dentistry also.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Tank MC skeleton in palladium by Cartier. MB&F legacy machine perpetual in palladium. Also, the MB&F LM101 is in palladium.
We got our buddy Marco in the chat. He says, "Holy crap! All the legends are in the building. Upvoted."
Thank you. Come on board, nephew. Let me drop the link if you can't find it.
Yeah, we got a question, Marco, about what he's been up to tonight.
We lost Ari here.
Ari and Omar dropped.
Why? Oh, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, they might have lost connection.
Yeah.
AMG said it's all happening, Marco. Is that an Almost Famous reference, AMG? I love that line. Anybody here ever see that movie, Almost Famous?
No.
Oh, that's a good movie with what's her name? Goldie Hawn's daughter is in it.
My favorite movie is with A Night at the Roxbury.
Oh yeah. That's
Touch My Ass.
Fun.
Marco said he's on his way home. He'll try to jump.
You know the funniest fucking movie was what's the name of that one with McLovin in it?
Superbad.
Superbad. I remember seeing that in the theaters, man. That shit had me dying. That and I remember also seeing Dumb and Dumber, the first one in the theater. Those are like one of the two movies I remember. I was just laughing so hard. That was one of the funniest movies.
I like those Adam Sandler movies. Billy Madison.
Oh, the classics, yeah. Classics.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. Hilarious.
With Bob Barker, Bob Barker.
Yeah, he beats him up, and then the alligator.
Price is wrong, Bob.
That's great.
Oh, he's wrestling an alligator. Doesn't he take out the alligator? And then what's that movie with Will? Oh, he did a bunch of them though with Will Ferrell. The one when he got shot with the tranquilizer gun.
Old school.
Old school.
Old school. Oh my god.
The guy had
that
that
was a
donkey.
classic.
Yeah.
I love you, man.
He just shot me in the neck.
Yeah. He just shot me in the neck.
Oh god.
They don't make good movies anymore. They really don't. I hate to sound like an old person. Like I remember old people used to say that when I was young.
Hey, Wizard.
Yeah.
Ari G's in the back room. He got bounced.
Got let out of detention.
Yes.
Oh God. Hey, how did Mr. GMT get back on here?
I know he was. I really wanted to get on because he was making me uncomfortable in the back room. He asked me to sit on this couch.
You told me
He was
you
asking me
liked
to.
it. Now you're telling me that you don't.
He was
Come on,
asking me
man.
to sit on this couch and said everyone does it. I was really confused and scared, and so thank you for letting me on.
Seems like everybody's having a good time though on the show tonight.
Yes,
it's good to see.
Yes, exactly.
I'm always having a good time.
Oh, I know you do, GMT. I know you do. Man.
Hey, so what do you guys think about the Day Platinum? Has anybody seen one, held one? What thoughts?
As soon as you get yours, I'll be able to see one.
It's heavy. It's heavy as hell, but it's beautiful.
I've held one, and it feels like a piece of lead. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's heavier than I expected.
Hang on, what are we talking about here?
Platinum Day.
Oh no, he was getting excited.
Maybe GMT's kebab.
Yeah. Don't get your hopes up, Mr. GMT.
Yeah.
I think he stumbled onto the wrong channel.
Yeah.
I'm always on the wrong channel.
I know.
I just have that feeling that watch is probably going to be the next one.
The next hype watch?
The next watch that I'll probably end up getting because when you start looking at that one watch all the time and it's just you're gonna go in that direction.
Have you expressed interest? Have you expressed interest with your AD yet?
Of course.
Yes.
She said she's gonna put me on the next because they're pretty hard to get apparently. They don't come.
Dude, I had one offered to me before Christmas. Nobody wanted it. I was offering it to everybody at the cost, at AD cost.
Yeah, I know.
You buy American money, Canadian.
But I'll probably because I want the ice blue one.
Yeah, that's the way it comes.
Right, yeah.
Almost backstage.
Gotta get the baguette diamonds.
Yep. Almost backstage.
That one's pretty nice. That one is really nice. But I think that one they're probably asking closer toward around 80 for that one. I was like, the one without the diamonds was probably I'm talking about with the stick indices. I think that was around 62 or 63, somewhere in that neighborhood. So it's a big difference in price.
Quite a bit less.
Oh hell yeah!
But if I do get it, I'm thinking about if the day comes, I'll probably just get rid of the OP.
How's he stuck in the back?
And move up, and probably the Yacht Master.
No. This is from before. Yeah.
Yeah, we got him on.
Or maybe I'll probably.
Does anybody know, like, if you get a scratch on a platinum watch? My understanding is basically you're just pushing the platinum to the side. You're not like scraping off metal. Is it, like
when they repolish platinum, you lose no weight.
So I heard that's like with the white gold. When you scratch white gold, it's still white gold underneath. It doesn't really change in appearance all that much.
Oh no, it doesn't. You just lose the luster of the rhodium plating because everything gold or white gold that is and platinum are all rhodium plated for that luster.
The new ones have a different different Roman numerals now. You seen that, right? They're not blue. If you get the one with the Roman numerals, they're not blue. They are they're different Roman numerals now. You seen that, right? They're not got another troll, Stefano.
You goddamn dirty Jew! Hey, you fucking Jew!
You got the which one of those little trolls out?
You gotta do the cam check. Just make sure they turn on their
I
camera.
do that, but sure.
Just ask them.
You ask them to turn on their camera.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let them in.
okay.
So,
Yeah. They don't. Yeah, if they don't want to be on with their camera to everybody, that's fine. But they need to turn it on for you.
Right.
Except in GMT's case, you may want to be careful when you.
You got to be careful.
Sign off, me to turn my camera on.
And no mirrors.
We just want to see your face. Your face. That's it.
And don't be fooled by the logo.
I've got two
logos.
Exactly, nephew. Exactly.
GMT, is that a kebab in your hand, or are you just happy to see me?
I'm extremely happy to see you.
Those guys are from the Born Again Virgin crew on the 10 idiots that hang out together all day. They're on 24 hours a day.
Let's forget
Yeah,
about
let them. Yeah.
Don't give them airtime. Don't give them airtime.
It's good to get.
Anybody got some other watches coming in?
I have a PRX coming in tomorrow. That's
Are we gonna have an unboxing?
Yes, because we've never unboxed a PRX on any of the channels before, so it'll be a very unique special unboxing. Exactly.
The box is unique, though.
The box is beautiful. The box is really nice. I love the picture you sent me, Stefano. That's really cool. Yeah.
As you open it, it unfolds. It was really impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Shot. Bunch of fuck stakes.
I was looking at the Casiokes. I was actually looking at IFL last night, and they had the rainbow, which is pretty cool. They have a Tiffany blue. It's interesting. The one that was the limited one that came out has like some other decoration on it in addition to like being Tiffany.
Right.
Because I saw another one from IFL that was Tiffany but not sold out.
600 euros, Cap.
Yeah, I know. But then I'm thinking, what about a regular Casio? Just
Captain, buy a Casio
G-Shock.
that you like, take it apart. There's a YouTube video. You take it off and paint the freaking sticks by yourself the way they do. They're all hand painted. You get a Chinese sponge brush. It looks like a tulip head. So that way, let me bring this up.
Just get a can of spray paint. Come on, Captain.
No, man, you can't. You got to do one stick at a time.
One stick at a time.
So I find
this is a project that I'm looking forward to.
At a time, you can do it, Cap.
Yeah.
How come
you got to have the hands of a surgeon to do that.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
What's up?
All right, how come you chose one of the such a colorful watch, man? Like,
I wanted something unique, right? Yeah, screw off. I wanted something unique. It's nice.
This is after hours, Harry. Come on.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. I wanted to watch.
Yeah, no. I like that watch. I do have the Casio.
Yeah, like it's not the ultimate high contrast watch, but you know what? It's more than readable enough for me. Like it's fine. It's fine.
It's more than legible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
Stevie Wonder has the same watch.
I use this for swimming. Fuck. I use this for swimming. I would use this for swimming, let's say, vacations and fixing toilets. But I mean, if I'm going to a destination wedding, let's say, or if I'm going on a vacation, or I need to do go to a buffet for an early bird special with Cap, I would absolutely.
Bring the bingo card.
Bring the
man.
PRX. I would bring the PRX. That's it.
Bring your A game.
Yes. I would bring my finest PRX with me. Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
What about when you go to the gentleman's club?
Oh, the gentleman's club. Well, that's a good question. We should ask Joe Kramer. Joe Kramer, what's the appropriate watch to wear to the gentleman's club? I actually don't know.
Sanitizer on it.
I haven't been.
Right.
That's an easy one.
I haven't been to a gentleman's club in like 25 years. I don't know. Do they still have women in those, or are they now like robots or something? Like it's
it's a bit of both.
I can't imagine Ari in a gentleman's club. I just want to talk watches.
I'm gonna reminisce a little bit here. Do you guys remember when Tim thought a gentleman's club was like where men go to socialize? He didn't realize it was actually
that was Tim, right? That was Tim.
Yeah.
I remember that. He thought the gentleman's club was like you smoke cigars and you wear like a blazer and you hang out.
Well, I guess you could, in theory. You could.
Most of that's right, except for the.
We got this in the house. That's this.
Is that this?
Yeah. What's up, this? How's it going, man? How you feeling?
Hey, this.
That's it, Marco. Yep.
This is in the house. Can I quickly say hello to respectably ladies saying hello to all of us? Just respecting the guy. How you going,
Oh,
champ?
hey, respectably.
Love you,
Good
brother.
to see you.
Marco says, I've got the greatest watch of all time, the PRX.
It is.
I guess Bruce Wayne's for sale then? Bruce Wayne's for sale?
That's it. Corn de Vache is off the list now.
Corn de Vache is off the list. Well,
Thanks,
what are we
guys.
talking?
Thanks, guys.
Oh, we're talking
for the record, I'll say it again. I've never said that line, so it's just kind of funny. Anyways,
that's what Trump says.
It's in Greek or Italian too, furioso. It means a bum rush, to bum rush. Okay, I guess you're bum rushing. I don't know.
I think he's had that name a long time.
Oh,
unless it's not him. I thought that was him. I'm almost
What does bum rushing exactly mean?
suddenly GMT noticed. Suddenly GMT perked up. Yeah.
That means, when you see a guy that you like, GMT, and you rush his bum.
You see a bum you like, you rush it.
Yeah, exactly.
Self-explanatory.
That means all you guys. Is that right? That means all you guys. Is that right? Is that what that means?
Yeah, that's why we want to come down the door with bum rusher.
It has many different meanings. That's one of them. Or if you see a bum on the street, then GMT could also like rush the actual bum.
Yeah,
you can rush the bum's bum.
Why are we picking on poor old bums? That's
it's GMT. It's
I have a
GMT.
saying: if you never go, you never know.
It's not. I don't know why I thought that was this. He has a very similar name, email. Sorry about that. I thought that was
it's all good. It's all good.
JJ, let me show you this. Let me show you this. Let me see if you can. This is the one that I'm looking at. Maybe if you can see it.
You have to lower the brightness on that a little bit, or it's not going to.
Marioso Furioso is not this. Okay.
I
think we should call him this.
Bring down the brightness. That's all.
Is that the one with the stick dials and the whatchamacallit? Is it blue or?
Oh, that's stunning!
Yeah.
Stunning.
That's the dot dial. That's the one. That's the one, Mo. That's the one I was offered. That list.
So ice blue.
What do you call it? The what dial?
It's called.
That's beautiful.
That is the best dial, in my opinion, for the ice blue dial.
You know what that's called? That dial?
A motif, a diagonal motif dial.
No, it's called motif dial. Yep.
Diagonal motif. Yeah, that thing's beautiful.
But wouldn't you be uncomfortable walking around with something like that? Like,
so I'll generally only wear something like that where I know where I'm comfortable around my surroundings.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna go into places that I've never been to wearing a good watch. So.
Yeah. That's the problem nowadays. You can't enjoy what you have because there's too many risks. I mean, you saw what happened in England there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Paul Thorpe's nephew.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was fucking crazy, man. That was crazy.
I think all the cops were at the donut shop.
But,
that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys weren't exactly professionals, though. They couldn't even get anything out. They didn't take anything about it.
It was bolted to the floor. That size safe probably weighs about 1.5 tons. How the hell are you going to lift that shit?
So I saw there was one guy that was spraying something on the ground, and it made them look like they were
the fire extinguisher.
Yeah, but that caused them not to really like get a good grip when they were trying to pull, and they were kind of like slipping. So I guess that it felt like that hurt them, but
everything hurt them. They couldn't do nothing, but they destroyed the guy's poor shop.
Yeah, it's
the idiots left a Bosporus roll, an LV box, an LV duffel, and an LV handbag. They just left. Hey, I said, look, all those empty Rolex boxes, they're worth freaking $200 each, $300 each. They could have took those.
Did they walk away with any watches?
Nothing, not a single solitary thing.
Good.
They brought a pickaxe. They tried a pickaxe. They couldn't do it for nothing.
See, but you're right where the safe was. So either it was somebody that knows the store or somebody that was watching.
That's right.
I started watching some of his video, but he said that like they kind of they obviously cased the place beforehand just to kind of.
It could have been somebody walked in, asked about a watch and stuff.
Yeah.
But he locks everything up. everything.
But they look like they also had something where they were going to tie it around the
They were
safe
going to strap it and pull it.
Yeah.
Do you see how far that corridor was?
I'm just thinking, like, how the hell did they have that much time? Okay, if somebody tried to pull that in San Francisco, I swear on anything, SFPD will be there in an instant.
Like
I mean, it's crazy. It's insane.
Is SFPD any good, or are they? It's not like
good.
Oregon or Portland, where
no, they've got. I mean, San Francisco's a really small city, so it's not spread across. It's only like 8 square miles.
Right.
You can literally ride a bike around San Francisco.
I didn't realize it's that small.
They're not like the Ottawa police, okay?
Fuck them. Seriously, fuck them. I'm so angry.
OPP, baby, OPP.
What?
So all the expensive shops are like.
We'll talk about Ottawa in a second. Yeah.
Area, so.
Right.
And what they actually have now, outside Union Square, that's where all the expensive places are at. They actually have one of those mobile command centers.
Yep.
So
right
they're
there.
Parked out there 24/7.
So if anybody does any shenanigans, it's
because a couple months ago there was this like dirt bike gang that robbed LV in daylight, and ever since then they kind of have that whole entire area on straight lockdown.
Right. So, yeah, they don't mess around. Right. I hear you.
So what do you want to tell us about the Ottawa police?
Oh, it's so the police chief resigned today, thank God.
Yeah.
Which he does, like seriously, I've never seen something so inept. Like, if you look at what happened in other cities, Toronto, when they heard that the convoy was coming, what did they do? They blocked off the major infrastructure and sent them on their way, right? In Quebec City, when there was some convoys going there, same thing. They blocked off the core. They shoved police presence around, didn't even get in there. Right, but in Ottawa, they were having barbecues and fucking hot tubs for 18 days.
Yep.
I mean, again, like, are they being super violent? No, but you know what? Just because you, if you break into someone's house and you mow the lawn, does that make it right? No. They're where they shouldn't be. So right. It's gonna get cleared out. Yeah.
All right. All those cops were getting paid overtime.
Okay? It was ridiculous. Okay. The police chief was making $380,000 a year.
Okay.
That's right.
They're getting paid overtime.
Yeah,
they're hugging and kissing the frickin' protesters. They could have cleared that up with a couple cans of tear gas.
Oh hell yeah!
So now what's going to happen is it's either going to be the OPP or the RCMP that is now running the Ottawa Police Service until they figure their shit out. Like this is because of the Emergencies Act. So now they are taking over the police service, and it's like
Now I've heard, Ari, there's been some reporting in the States that this Emergency Powers Act, and I guess Trudeau invoked it, was akin to martial law.
Well, that's bullshit. There's no martial law. There's no martial law.
Is that an accurate?
No, that's bullshit. There's no martial law. All that does is it gives them additional power. No, it gives them additional powers.
It was said, not by me, but
I know it's Tucker Carlson. I know.
Tucker,
I saw that. Yeah.
Did you see that our parliament buildings are melting because of global warming? Did you see that?
Yeah. No, it's.
I didn't.
So all that's simply happening with the Emergencies Act is it allows the federal government to intercede where the local governments do not. And so they would much rather, and they said this, look, we don't want to do this. You should take care of your own shit. And something you don't realize about in Canada and this is an interesting civics lesson for people who observe from the outside. Canada's central government is not very strong by design, right? They really don't want to, whip around their balls, pardon the expression, and act like heavies. They really don't want to do it. It's not like we're in the U.S. where the CPP, for example, controls 100 miles along every single border, and you have a strong presence where the FBI has no issues being deployed all over the place. That just doesn't happen in Canada. So this is sort of a bit of a learning experience for Canada as well in terms of how to deal with this stuff. And as well, what you're seeing is just by design, a lot of a weak central government. Like a lot weaker than people realize. They think we're some socialist utopia, and we're not. It's like the central government in a lot of cases is actually pretty weak and really wants the provinces and territories to deal with this stuff. So this is fairly new, and they're very uncomfortable in taking this kind of heavy-handed approach. because we're just not used to it. Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, you know what? It's coming to an end. They are closing things out. They've cleared out from the Coots border in between and in Alberta. The BC border has been cleared.
Windsor and Michigan.
Yeah, Windsor's been cleared. BC's been cleared. There's like 1 or 2 left. They'll get it. They'll get it done. Yeah. Yes, that's true, Marco. That's true, Marco. Right. So.
Mr. GMT, Canadians are soft cocks, as you would say.
Massive soft cocks. Can I just say something? Now that I've got the floor for 1 second. I just realized something. I am amongst superstars. Have you looked at it at this panel at the moment? This panel is a bunch of superstars, man. You guys fucking rock, and you're sexy as hell.
I actually tell my wife that I'm a fucking superstar, and she doesn't agree with that. I don't understand.
She doesn't look at you through my eyes. No. That's the problem. That's where the problem lies. Just remember that.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, when are you getting those cataracts taken care of, Mr. GMT?
Yeah, exactly.
The funny thing is, all my eyes have been cleared out, so I can see clearly through all eyes.
I can see clearly now. Okay, I hear you.
Jesus Christ.
Mike says, "Well, if I had to eat those Canadian bagels suck, but now we got Kettlemans, and they're even opening up in Montreal just to prove that the New York bagels are better."
Well, listen, I forgot how this went. What ended up happening here, but in what was it, Oregon? What was it? A few years ago in the United States, we had a very similar kind of occupation.
Chaz took over a bunch of blocks in
Portland. In Portland, Oregon. They took over the police station, didn't they?
Yeah, they did some weird stuff there.
Left. Yeah. And I don't remember tanks as much as I think Trump may have wanted to do it. I think they held back. Like, I don't think the National Guard or anything else ended up going in. I don't think we got to that level.
So I can talk to the Canadian experience. What they really don't want to happen is to kill anybody, because the moment they kill anybody, there will be a martyr for the movement to say that they're taking away all our rights and killing us and depriving us of life. That would be a terrible outcome. So I know that was part of the what I'll call the very light Canadian response. They were terrified of like hurting anybody.
Yeah. It looked like a big party. There was like bouncy things going on.
Castles and shit. It was the weirdest. It's so
weird shit.
Weird shit. Yeah. Like seriously, there was bouncy castles outside the House of Parliament when people in hot tubs and shit. It was so weird.
The problem though, you know, all fun and games. If you were living there and those assholes are blaring those horns 24/7, you're breathing in the diesel fuel, and you walk outside your house and your wife is getting accosted because she's wearing a mask. Your kids can't play outside because there's some asshole trucker with his rig. You're worried to get. I mean,
they'd be writing me up on the Ottawa Citizen.
So here's what's happening.
To be fair, putting aside like which side you're on, like with the mask or unmasked, I think it's about fucking time that people started standing and rising up though about what's been happening with lockdowns and everything else. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if I agree with what the cause of you know the mask versus mandates versus not mandates, but just the whole locking down and stuff.
So I will say this: the methods I disagree with, but the sentiment is perfectly is justified, and I understand where the underlying sentiment comes from here. And I would say that we've just gotten some announcements on a lot of lockdown measures being lifted in Ontario, and the Canadian government just announced that they're dropping PCR tests for re-entering the country and just going to an antigen test, just like you guys have, to be in lockstep with them, with Americans. And so, I mean, that's a huge change. But I'll tell you something. I don't think they were planning on doing those changes so soon. I have a feeling, even though they're saying that it was because of the science, no, they did it because they realized how many people were so pissed off and had enough. I really think that,
you know, coming back to your statement, Captain, if you look at the number of deaths in the United States and the number of deaths in Canada, and in Canada, our uptake in vaccination rate is significantly higher than in the United States.
Way higher.
And the requests for wearing masks, or the mandates for wearing masks in Canada versus the United States, there's a significant difference in the death toll in Canada versus the United States.
It's about half the rate per capita.
Right.
Yeah.
Because even if you scaled up the number of deaths in Canada to what the US is, like you multiplied by 10, we are significantly lower. So you can't say that what we did or are doing is wrong.
I don't see Captain saying that at all.
No,
I didn't say that.
No, but
I didn't say anybody. I didn't say it was wrong. I'm saying that
I know the people are frustrated with what's going on with the mandates, but it has had a significant effect on saving people's lives and keeping them out of hospital.
I'm all for vaccination and masks, so just so we're clear about that.
Yeah,
but I also respect people's liberty and decision not to do it if that's their choice. But I just feel we're at a point where, this goes back to you could walk in the street and, get hit by a bus tomorrow. Like
that doesn't mean you don't walk on the street anymore. Just because there's a chance you can get hit by a bus, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we have to live and move on in society, because if there's untold, deaths and illnesses and psychology and mental illnesses and folks aren't interacting at work. It's just a lot of other consequences, right? That
I understand
the unseen. So I understand what you guys are doing is to protect the lives of the citizens, and I agree with that. That's what we should be doing. But there comes a point where, they're lifting mask mandates in a lot of places because the incidences are so low now.
Yeah.
Let's say we're at and I don't want to get into this anymore. We're gonna bore whoever's watching, but if we're at the point where it's at a flu level, right? Could you imagine if we locked down for the last 100 years because of a flu? Not that we were there before, but I'm saying if we're there now, if it's going to be, we're now beyond pandemic to an endemic, we're just going to have to, go back to our kind of normal daily living. Right?
Agreed. No, agreed. And this is what you're seeing, the sentiment in Canada is it's enough. We've done enough. The numbers are showing things are good enough. We're okay.
I just want to say that no matter what they do, if I walk into a Rolex AD, I'm still going to get butt kiss, okay? Mask or no mask, open or closed.
You're damn straight.
Can I make a quick observation? I just spent 10 weeks in the Middle East and Africa, and there it's like it never happened. Like nobody's wearing masks. There's still only about 25% vaccinated because the places where I were third world countries, and they don't have any higher levels of infection or death than here in the US or in Canada. So just take that for what it's worth. I thought, they don't do what's that when you keep 6 feet apart and all that
social distancing. Yeah.
I was in Cairo for 6 weeks of that time. You're shoulder to shoulder at all times with everybody. And it did it. I mean, Sweden didn't lock down. And so it just seems like it's one of those things where it is kind of what it is, and people are going to get sick, and those who have pre-existing conditions are going to hurt more. But I don't know. It seems to me like when you look at just solely the numbers without getting into politics, regardless of what's happened, it's kind of been the same.
Yeah. And so really what it comes down to, and again, look, this isn't a value statement, one's better than the other, but how much death are you going to tolerate in your society? That's really the question that you're asking, when you're setting all these mandates and not mandates, is how much death are you tolerating in your society? I'm not saying one is better than the other, but let's cut the bullshit. And that's the question that really people are struggling to answer. And I'm not saying one is right, one is wrong. You can't shut down to protect a certain group of people and impact everyone else. Then again, you can't have complete death and anarchy in your society either. So everyone's going to adjust somewhere in the middle that's right for them. Where is that middle?
In a lot of developing countries, they don't have even the idea of working from home. They can't
doesn't exist. And we're very privileged. We're very privileged, a lot of us, to be able to do that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it accelerated the technology I don't know if and when this ever would have happened, but for the pandemic. Not that it's a silver lining, but it basically said how mobile, people can be. I mean, we have people leaving our work all the time. They've interviewed virtually, and they're working for other places in other states. And actually, one of my colleagues is working for a Canadian firm
company. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Got hired virtually. They said that he'd have to go maybe once a month
to Canada. That's it.
To Canada, but he's also a dual citizen.
So that's easy for him. That's easy for him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Toyota, what country are you in?
I'm in San Francisco. I'm in the U.S.
Hey, what's
going on? Oh, yeah, Marco wants to get on.
We get our mask mandate lifted tomorrow, actually.
There you go. Just drop the link.
Nice.
Yeah, they said it. They said in Ontario it's going to be a little while before they drop the mask mandate. But I mean, restrictions are being lifted in terms of capacity limits, like as of Thursday for restaurants. It'll be 100%.
Yep, 100%.
So we've been required to wear masks at work since August. Actually, we went for like a good 2-month period where we didn't have to wear masks, and then the rates started jumping up. So
everyone wore
going
masks
through the roof, and then back to masks. And so tomorrow's actually our first day of freedom.
You're gonna feel naked.
You know?
Hey, like Mr. GMT. Did you hear naked, Mr. GMT?
GMT heard naked
right now. The one thing about masks, though, in the wintertime, I got to tell you,
keep you warm.
It keeps you warm. It's like a hidden benefit. It really is.
It actually is kind of nice.
You know,
see, Mr. GMT's the opposite. He's only wearing.
Can I just say something? Wait a minute. That's what I'm wearing.
So
are you telling me that I'm doing something wrong by just wearing a mask? Is that what you guys are telling me right now?
Mr. GMT goes to a hospital just so he could wear.
Can I tell you something? All this talk about vaccines and mandates and stuff.
That's a joke, Captain.
Has actually turned me off and turned me into a big soft cop. That's what I'm gonna say.
Which the masks? So I don't understand. What turns you into a soft cop?
No, all this talks about vaccines and mandates and stuff has turned me into a big soft cop. Just got to put that out there.
So GMT Captain made a good point that you just go to a hospital to wear the gown.
Oh, 5267.
Well, that's beautiful.
Nice.
Oh my God. Are those diamonds factory? Is that factory?
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's all factory.
Wow.
Beautiful.
It's such a
now that is sexy, man. Holy.
Let's see that on the wrist, SLC. Can you?
SLC
it's not going to fit on my wrist. Let me see if will you come put it on your wrist?
Oh, yeah.
I'll get my wife to put it on her wrist.
So you got your model. You got your watch model.
You got the model, yeah.
Yep. You'll be fired.
Our wrist model.
Just the wrist.
Yeah, just the rest.
Just don't give her an earphone, otherwise she's gonna find out about the secret bank accounts.
Our Swiss banker's not here, so
it's true.
Beautiful.
Wow. Oh, that's
beautiful.
Wow, that is gorgeous, man. Holy shit, that is so nice. I'd wear that. Fuck.
You got to say an Aquanaut, I think, in my opinion, is a lot better than a Nautilus. I mean, I would definitely take one any day of the week over a Nautilus.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool watch.
Yeah. It's a more modern design, honestly speaking. Comparing the both, they're actually they look super different. I know people say they look the same. They really don't. They actually don't.
Marco, can I just say something? You just completed the sexiness of this panel.
Thanks, man. Yeah, you called everybody a legend. How come or a superstar? How come you don't call me a superstar? What the fuck, GMT?
Yeah. You're my superstar, but you're my sexy superstar.
Yeah, look, we have a diverse panel here. We got medium legends, we got 12-rate YouTube celebrities. You know, we got all kinds here.
Freshman.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we talking about Artem? Are we talking about?
and amongst all that, you got Mr. GMT.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. And GMT.
We don't need no one else.
Exactly.
The big
So Marco, you've been listening in. Do you have anything you wanted to say?
No, I mean I kind of joined pretty late. I don't know what I missed, to be honest with you, if I missed anything. But yeah, relating to the Canadian, I just got the PRX, to be honest with you. Ever since I found out the GMT is worth 30,000 Canadian, I've been wearing that.
Nah, man, don't let that deter you from wearing that.
No, I know.
Yeah, still wear it.
The GMT is 30,000 Canadian. What does that bring the total to? 75,000?
Yeah, no, about 90. I should be at 90
Oh,
now.
man.
Yeah, 90 now.
Yeah.
I can't wait for 6 digits.
Right.
It's coming up.
I mean, that's why
Coming
I'm
up.
12th rate, right, Omar? Because I didn't hit those 6 digits, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's
I'm
it.
working on it.
All that money, all that money.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, but yeah, man.
Cool.
JJ, go to
You look
sleep.
good, man. You look freshly shaven.
Yeah, I got a new razor actually today.
Oh
It's
God!
so good.
You went down. You're going down the rabbit hole with razors
it's
now.
amazing. It's an amazing. No, I think I'm good now with 2. To be honest.
Wet shave, wet shave.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. I got some good soaps in too, so I'll be using those probably
Nice.
next time around.
Nice.
Marco, I think later on in life you're gonna realize that shaving sucks. I mean,
No,
you
it's
can
see.
see
I
where
used to
grow it
hate
out.
shaving. Mo, I'm telling you, I used to hate shaving. If you try wet shaving, it's very therapeutic. To be honest with you, you got to try it. I'm telling you, Mo. Trust me, I was the same as you. I hated shaving.
I wake up so early in the morning, and I don't know. I don't have time to do it in the morning.
Looks like you keep
It's
yours
easier
pretty
just to
well.
maintain
It
Yeah,
looks like you keep yours
for
really
the most
well,
part.
by the way.
For
Like
the
you do
most
well with
Yeah,
yours.
I still. Yeah, I definitely need a haircut.
Guys,
but yeah.
you're in the backstage. Sorry, we're full, but
Yeah, we're full right now.
Somebody goes, I will put you guys on. I promise.
I just picked up the Tobs, just the basic. So I had the lavender one, and now I just went with just
Which one?
regular regular shaving cream in the tub.
What kind
No
of basic
scent.
bitch? What kind of
No,
basic
no.
bitch shaving cream?
Would you buy Barbasol? Barbasol?
Basic. No. We don't
You
do
didn't shoot the lock
Barbasol
off
on
the
this.
wall.
We don't do
What's going
Barbasol
on?
on this panel, wizard. Come on. We shave with fucking Macallan, with Macallan 18. We shave. We don't.
Yeah, that's rusty metal blades wrapped in barbed wire and and dipped in scotch and just let her rip. Let her rip. That's it.
That's disinfectant. Macallan's 18.
Yeah,
it's good aftershave. But no, Omar, I went with the plain just because I can do fragrance. I'm sorry, essential oils, but fragrance oils not good. Not good.
The unscented is the way to go.
Yeah, but I could do some of the essentials though, but they don't make too many that have just that. You got to really look at the ingredients to make sure it says like an essential oil rather than. You ever try like the lime and what is it? There was a lime and lemon or one from Tobs.
It's pretty good. I talked to Marco in the Tobs avocado, which is avocado oil. Doesn't smell like avocados at all. Smells really grassy, kind of a vetiver smell. That's a really if you like slickness, it's one of the slicker. It's Tobs. It's one of the slicker soaps, one of the slicker creams.
Marco, did you try the avocado?
I haven't tried it yet, but I will. You know what? It will be the first one. I was gonna try the green Irish tweed smelling one, but I'll try that.
You know what? I could definitely. You know what, man? Because I could do the avocado.
It's very thick, actually. It is very thick. So
in a month from now, when you have a 5 o'clock shadow, use the avocado oil and see how it works.
That's what I always say. It's very thick.
Oh my God.
GMT's rubbing avocado oil all over his body as we speak.
Oh,
you don't want to make guacamole around that guy. GMT, man, how's it going?
Can I just say something to you guys? Can I seriously just get the answer that? Can I ask you the question? Which is the most sexiest fragrance that you?
Remember, don't say use.
You want use you whatever you guys, is that better?
Yes, attaboy.
Okay.
Y'all,
all right.
y'all.
Whatever makes you y'all. What is the most sexiest fragrance that you guys can say that it's a one and done sexiest fragrance you're keeping your collection? That'll be it. What's one? Just one by you guys.
Herod.
Yeah, definitely Herod.
I'm gonna have to go with the Aventus cologne.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Aventus cologne is just.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? I've never actually smelled the Aventus cologne. I gotta go smell.
Oh,
it's
my
so
God.
beautiful, man.
Beautiful. It's so
I really
beautiful.
have to go smell it.
See, I was praising it, and then Toyota went and bought it, man.
Yeah. Hey, have you guys smelled pure white cologne?
I haven't.
I cannot
Oh
wait
my
to try
God.
that. I gotta
my God.
I gotta smell
Yeah.
that.
Producer Bubba put me on that one, and I got a sample, and wow, that thing is fucking crazy. It's
Viking
really nice.
cologne is great too, man.
Where would you put? Where would you put pure white next to Aventus cologne? Are they totally different? Like one's more maybe summery.
So
Are they
I'll be honest
close?
with you.
Well, one's more
No, they're not-
citrusy.
they're not-
The Ventus Cologne is citrusy,
Yeah.
more citrusy.
They're not close. I honestly I'm still pretty new in this in the fragrance game, so I wouldn't know when to wear it. To be honest with you, I just wear it. I don't care how cold or how hot, so I'll just wear it.
But which one's better?
Ventus Cologne is a little bit better, so I'll rank that top, and then I'll give me a Ventus, and I'll put Pure White right under Ventus.
Do you like a powdery scent? Do you like a powdery scent, Captain? Because it's a little powdery, the Pure White. Whereas Aventus just pineapple and leather.
I actually, I have it because I have the Aventus. Aventus is pretty powerful. I find it's like, it's definitely noticeable. So a little powdery is good. Like I have the Amount Reflection Man on now, which is a powdery and the dry down. I find, which I like. Yeah.
Pure White is like 3 seasons. You don't want to wear it in summer, but spring, fall, maybe even in the winter. Really, spring and fall is when you want to wear Pure White.
If you want a powdery cologne, you should get Tom Ford. What's it called?
Vanilla.
Fucking fabulous.
Honestly, it's so sweet. I did not like it at all.
I found it sweet too.
Very sweet.
Yeah. Well, GMT's a sweet, sexy guy, so you know.
Where's
JJ? You said it. You said it. JJ's probably gone to go get some.
He's got all the fragrances.
Actually, I don't think he likes Tom Ford, to be honest with you. I don't think he has any.
So
as far as I know.
What season would you say the Green Eyes Treat? What season is that good for? All season, all year? Okay.
Everything but winter. I mean, you don't want to wear a fougere in winter, but spring, summer, fall, it's a great one to wear. Okay. And you can make it your signature cologne. A lot of us in the fragrance community, we talk about signature cologne. I think Green Irish Treat is a signature cologne. Okay. You can wear it in an office. You can wear it out to a club. You can wear it almost in any kind of situation.
You can even wear it while having sex.
Oh my God.
That's probably a good place to wear it, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this fragrance game is crazy.
So Marco, did you see that video that I sent you?
Yeah, I saw the original video probably almost as soon as it comes. It's crazy. I see all of these watch videos as soon as they come out, I get recommended it. Just goes to show you how many I watch. But yeah, it's great. I didn't know actually Kari made the dials, so that's a very interesting.
So there was a video that came out of Chapex Antarctique, and it's got the Kerry Voutilainen dial factory making their dials. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, so,
it shows the actual them making the dial, or it just talks about it, or
they were doing an interview with somebody, and they referred to who makes their dials, and they referred to Kerry Voutilainen's factory making the dial for Chapek.
It's crazy because he's getting out there. Even his case, more people are using his case factory. More people than ever are using his dial factory also.
It's probably just one guy in the back with a stamp and heading a hammer.
No, I don't think so. I got it pulled up, by the way. I mean, the pattern is beautiful.
Sorry, what have you got pulled up?
So McLovin, did you source those? So you're getting the 2 at retail?
Yeah, I ordered off their webpage. There's a guy named Pierre who handles all their online sales. Fantastic guy to work with. If you got questions or you want to make a change, he'll help you out. And he's the guy I've been talking to. I was trying to get the salmon dial before Christmas, but it was all sold out. Not interested in the glacier, but I asked him about precious metals, and then that's where he told me they're working on rose gold. And I think that would be a nice. I like to see what the dials are, right? To me, it's always about the dial.
Always.
That'd be interesting, rose gold. To be honest with you,
are you gonna hold those for an investment, or are you gonna actually wear those? What do you think?
I can't wear shit in where I work. So,
but wait, let's say in your day to day, just
I would be more comfortable wearing a silver precious metal than a rose gold.
Okay. Yeah. A lot more subtle. Yeah.
Yeah. But if it's a nice dial, I'd probably just buy and put in my safe.
Of course, you're the safe hole.
Yeah.
Hoard and possess, right?
To be honest,
you have a lot of safe queens. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Marco,
right.
we have another Marco trying to join.
I'll bring him out next time I come on the show. I'll bring him out for you.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Wait a minute. You're taking him out of the safe? Holy fuck. That I gotta pop
Breaking
one of my
news.
bottle of fucking domes.
Right.
Pardon me?
I'm gonna pop a bottle of Dom Perignon when you pop them.
No, at this point with all those save queens, there's no point to wear them. I mean, they've been in there for so many years and they're stickered up. I mean, just
He's talking about
it's an
their fucking
investment.
seized. He has to send them to the RSC for service. They seized.
Popped. Oh well. You know, my first Rolex that I bought, the ceramic, black ceramic. I reached a milestone and I just wanted to buy that watch. And this is before everything started going crazy. I mean, I got it at, I think I paid $7,000 Canadian. And
For a sub, was it a sub?
A sub ceramic 40.
Okay. Nice.
What year was that?
That's probably about 7 years ago. And now it's crazy and you can't get anything. But that one's fully stickered. It's in the safe. It's just sitting there. It's like on what's it? The Tolkien's The Ring, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It's like
Precious.
Oh boy.
What's up? Are we gonna watch a video here or what? We got a video?
Oh yeah, I got my screen. I'm sharing my screen if you want to pull it up.
Wizard, can you bring up a Marco screen?
Here you go. That's a close up of the dial.
Oh wow, that's the babe. That's the baby
Look
blue.
at that.
I don't know if they have the salmon actually.
It looked like streamers I put up at New Year's.
that movement is just amazing.
That is
Ooh,
nice.
salmon doll is nice. Oh,
They gave a close up of the blue, but not the salmon. The salmon looks like a beautiful, like honey
Yeah.
type. It's actually
Yeah.
really not salmon. I have a picture.
It's like a Ming. It's like the Ming honey.
I'll pull up a picture of it.
Kind of
Actually,
peachy.
I like that
Why are we
red
talking
at the
about
end
me
of that
again?
second hand.
yeah, I mean it's a sweet piece. It is beautiful. I think
Those
that
are
watch
about-
will trade double retail in no time, easily.
And those are about 20, right? 20 US.
Yeah, I think so. Right? About 20 US.
And they don't produce that many of those. Those are what?
They
like
produce
2?
1,200 watches a year, roughly.
Ooh. Damn.
It's not insignificant, but not a lot either. Actually, I don't know if I should be pulling this one up. It's that nasty troll Peruka's wrist.
Hang on, wait a minute. Wait, guys, where the hell's JJ? Where'd he go? Is he there?
JJ,
He's
come back.
disappeared. Is he all right?
I don't know. Let's go check on him.
All right, I'll be right back.
He's delivering a pizza, guys. He'll be right back.
Put your pants.
Yeah.
He's taking a
He's got to
pizza
make
break.
some money. He's got a
He's got
side
that-
hustle.
He's only got 30 minutes to deliver, so come on.
30 minutes are free.
That's
You
right.
can't always rely on YouTube to pay the bills, man.
I got it pulled up, by the way. There we go.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's very much like a honey. It's not salmon, to be honest with you. Not in the traditional
right.
kind of salmon. It looks amazing.
How many millimeters is that?
It'll be too small for you, I think. I think it's
okay.
like 40 or something.
Oh, forget that. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
It's very
It's
it's
clean.
very it's very
It's
OP-ish.
perfect stuff. You
I was
know what?
thinking
You're
the
not
same thing.
wrong. You're actually
not
not
wrong.
wrong.
It's very PRX-ish.
I actually really like that. It is very PRX, by the way. Yeah, you're right.
Now they make the one, I guess, in different variations where they have the 12, where the double indices are.
You can get
So
it with
clever.
a red hand, red second hand, a silver second hand, or a red tip second hand.
Yeah, you can completely customize also the 12 o'clock. So you can do the 2 dots like that. You can put a 12 at the top. So you can, there's a decent amount of customization you can do.
And they'll also do a fully brushed bracelet versus.
Which I like, which I prefer, to be honest.
I like the brush. Do they do one without a date window?
No.
No. Okay.
Not for the Antarctique.
Are they still making those? Like where you can call and have one made?
Yeah, absolutely. Just go to the Chapek webpage and look up Antarctique, and it'll have a little reserve button on your top right-hand corner. But you're looking at right now, I think March of 2023.
1 year. That's not the end of the world.
Yeah, you got to put a $5,000 deposit down.
Yeah, it's more the wait time that I'm concerned that I don't, that sucks.
So, guys, have a wonderful night. It was great talking to all of you on stream.
Take care, Ari.
Have a good Ari.
All the best, guys.
Oh my
Good night,
God, you're
Ari.
leaving me.
I am just you, GMT.
Don't leave
Just
me.
you.
Yeah, we should probably wrap this up. No, we're almost 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
We should wrap this puppy up. Let's go.
Okay.
I love you, bro. Stay sexy.